Welcome back to Tabletop Titans for another exciting game of Warhammer 40,000. We are here in the new year, very excited to be here on this auspicious day of releases.
Yeah, a lot coming out in the very near future. A lot of changes to the game. We're going to be playing most of those changes today. I'm excited to see how 40k has changed over the holidays.
They have over the holidays, exactly. Today, the world was blown away with, of course, the embargo lift of the Arks of Omen Grand Tournament pack. So we have new mission pack moving forwards. We have points updates. We also have the balance data slate. We released a video covering all of the faction changes on the balance data slate. So if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. We'll be releasing shorts as we have already started doing so, talking about points. And of course, Saturday, expect a video all about the secondaries. So a lot of exciting stuff happening there. Of course, if you want to get notified for all that, hit that subscribe button and that like button right down below.
And ding the bell. Ding the bell for notifications. Otherwise, you might not. A lot of people say, hey, I didn't get notified about this. You got to ding the bell.
You got to ding the bell to get notified. With that, I'm super excited to be joined here today by Bridger and Mel. Very exciting.
Hello.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hi. I'm doing great.
Yeah? You ready to play some Warhammer?
I am so excited to get the Custodes back on the table.
Yes, it's time. They got some nice buffs here, which we'll discuss at length. Yeah. And Salamanders, I'd say in this list about 480 points worth of buffs. More on that later too.
Yep, we'll talk about that.
With that, let's dive on in and take a look at the armies. What up, it's your boy, the Salamanders. We are here today with the Space Marines, in particular because with the points updates, these guys have got a huge plethora of free war gear upgrades, huge reductions, and all that jazz. So if you guys have questions, let us know. Of course, they are losing things like Armor of Contempt, but gaining a lot more. So there's so much to get into. I won't cover it all just now. Let's get into just the list. So this is, of course, an Arks of Omen detachment, which means I can have up to 4 HQs. And of course, you know, if I have it, I gotta try it. Oh, yeah. And it's Space Marines, so it's actually not a terrible thing. Kicking it off, we do have Mr. Vulcan Hestan, actually getting the name right for once. And this is actually a custom model that Brian made, so super excited to be playing him. He's a semi-chapter master, mostly for flamer and melter weapons, so that's pretty sweet and quite strong right there. Supporting him, I also do have a captain in Gravis armor. Got some upgrades there, and just because if you can have another captain, why not? So Mel's making faces, doesn't want me to clap. You guys don't like clapping. Anyways, I have that. I also have a Primaris Librarian. Made him a Chief Librarian, and of course we've taken the amazing Salamander powers, Drake Skin and Fire Shield.
Oh, they're so good.
They are fantastic. And we're joined, of course, for our 4th HQ by Mr. Charlie Slapland himself. He's got the Hulk Out litany, he's got the pluses to charge litany, and he's going to be running in crushing some things. Joining us in our 5 troop slots, we have 5 identical units of intercessors, freshly reduced with a Thunderhammer on each sergeant. In the elites, we've got a massive unit of 10 Terminators, Storm Shields, and Thunderhammers, gone down 100 points. They're going to be mean today. Cool. And their cousins, the Aggressors, also gone down in points. A unit of 6 Flame Aggressors. We are playing Salamanders, so, you know, can't leave home without them. So 6 of those boys running up the field. In the supporting roles, we've got a Primaris Apothecary, naturally. He is going to be running, of course, Selfless Healer, Chief Apothecary, which still did stay at a healthy price, so that's good to see. There's some sanity in the world. And last but not least, we have J-Daddy making his return, the Judicia. And he's in here, frankly, because I had so many points to play. We were literally running out of Salamanders.
Sounds nice.
The coffers are empty. Isengard is empty, Bridger. Let's see. That is it for fast attack. Sorry, for elites. One thing in fast attack, which is the Inceptors.
Army's so big.
It's so massive, it just keeps going, right?
Adrian, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Can you check your mic? It looks like when you hit it, did you jostle it?
Is it completely muted?
Yeah, now it's completely
Is he gone? Please hold.
No, totally fine here. Hello. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho.
No, you're not coming through. You're coming.
Are we getting
through
levels on the street, the Roadcaster?
What up,
We are, but it's coming through on Bridger's mic.
Oh.
All right.
Do you want to just talking to me?
We're about to get real close.
Oh,
No,
here we
just
go.
take my mic.
No, we're gonna. We can do that in a minute. Okay. Hey, what is up, Dig Dogs? All right, sorry about that, guys. Rounding out the list, we have a unit of 3 Inceptors. These are the Bolt Inceptors, frankly, because that's what Brian has in the collection. But you know what? They're cheap, so why not? And very excited for this last 2 units. These are the Devastators. I literally don't think I've played them ever on stream before. These are another Brian conversion, kind of true scale Space Marines. So we've got 2 units of 5 with las cannons and a Thunderhammer in each, because it's all free, so why not? that's going to be it for the Salamanders. Super excited to play them today. Let's take it over to the Custodes.
All right, we are playing Solar Watch today. One of my favorites. Bringing it back. I think Solar Watch is going to make a rise again. I know last time I said Solar Watch are good, everybody laughed at me. Look, game's changed. Bring back Solar Watch. We are, of course, led by Captain Commander Trajan Valoris or Constantine Valdor, depending on how much you squint while looking at the screen.
The king in yellow.
The king in yellow, indeed. He is my warlord. He gives me that extra command point. He takes both his warlord traits. He kicks butt. He has full rerolls for core. He's great.
Absolutely.
We also, because I'm also running Arks of Omen, you're going to see some weird stuff in this list. I have 4 HQs. We're going to take a look at, I have a Leia. She is medium and in charge. I don't want to say large and in charge because she's surrounded by Custodes.
That's true.
And that just wouldn't make any sense. But she is quite good against Space Marines. She's going to hang out and hold objectives, which is what she does best. We have also a bike captain. This guy's decked out with Captain Commander. He's got Tip of the Spear. He's got Radiant Mantle, which often I don't take, but I took so many warlord traits and relics that I reached the bottom of the barrel. We're taking Radiant Mantle. He's, of course, got his missiles. And finally, I wouldn't leave home as Solar Watch without the Blade Wizard. He's got Sally Forth. Blade Champion might be what you're more familiar with, Mel. He's got Sally Forth, which lets me give 1 infantry corps, no, just infantry unit, advance and charge.
Very cool.
In the charge phase, he has Superior Creation for 5 and Feel No Pain, and he's got the Eagle Eye for +1 wound and 3 up and 1 once per game. So he's going to do his killing Space Marines thing. He's going to be great.
He's pretty great here.
Now, I don't have 3 troops because it's Arks of Omen, and you get to choose what your compulsory stuff is, and I chose not troops. So let's get into the troops. I have 1 massive unit of Custodian Guard. I think this change is going to be great for Custodes. I took a unit of 7, 4 with shields, 3 with spears. They're my hammer.
Ooh, 4 shields.
Yeah.
Very tanky.
I also have 1 unit of 5 prosecutors. I still think sisters are good. They got a slight points decrease. I don't know if prosecutors themselves did, but they're great.
Yeah, 2 points.
And then we'll move on straight to elites. This is my compulsory slot. I have 2 Galatis Dreadnoughts. These guys are literally large and in charge.
They're quite large boys.
They're just going to be chopping people up, sword and shield.
And they're still amazing.
They're still great. We have an Achilles Dreadnought. With his spear, he's going to go jousting into combat. Those are my 3 compulsory. Then I brought 2 Alaris Terminators. Did you know, with the data slate change, core infantry Custodes have OBSEC again?
Finally.
Which affects these Terminators and Wardens.
Wardens.
Those are like the 2 major units that are going to get OBSEC back.
They have purpose again in lists, which is very, very exciting.
Yeah. That's it for elites. Moving on to fast attack, I have a unit of 4 jet bikes with missiles.
I love it.
I think we're going to see the return of jet bikes, given that you can take 3 fast attacks now.
Love me some Virtus Praetors.
That's the list. That's 2,000 points of Custodes, even after the points changes. It's not many units, but here we are, ready to do battle.
Fantastic. Very excited to be playing the 2 of many exciting armies in the Arks of Omen. So
many changes.
Let us know what you guys think down below in chat. We're super curious to hear your thoughts. We today are playing a mission, which we'll discuss, and a board, which we'll discuss. Yeah, that was good. Anyways, we have a Warzone for you guys to prepare today. Let's take a look. The Arks of Omen have arrived. Great things are in motion as titanic forces face off against each other. On this world, Constantine Valdor, whose return is only rumored and heralded by heretics, meets the Salamanders on a beautiful, if devastated world. Supposedly, Imperial forces will trade bolter shells across autumnal fields, and death will be wrought from the crucible of battle. Who shall win out the day? Who will take the next step forward in this vast and terrifying future? It's truly a very new beginning. Lots to learn from.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. We'll, of course, discuss what on this board is breachable, obscuring, and otherwise once we take a look at today's mission from the new mission pack. So today, I'm realizing, stole this to brandish about for you guys. We're playing the bomb mission.
Oh, dropping bombs.
Tear down their icons, which apparently means bombs. I'll be honest, nothing has changed about this mission.
The bombs are what tear down the icons, Adrian.
Yeah, it's like
there's like a statue,
they're like
and
tearing them away.
you put
It's
a bomb in it.
Yeah.
But is it a bomb squid?
It's definitely a bomb squig.
Because it's Thursday.
It's that is true. That is very true. Let's take a look at the table today. This is a hold 1, hold 2 with 5 objectives. The deployment zones are basically this diagonal halfway along the board all the way to the corner. We've got 1 home objective each. We've got one cousin to our home objective right across, and we've got one smack dab right in the middle. As far as terrain goes, we do have some forest today in the corner, so that's going to be -2 to move, -1 to hit. Everything else you see is going to be an obscurable, breachable, 5-inch tall ruin. Do note that the only thing that has bases are these. So as with any of these other structures, if you want to touch in, you just touch in and declare it. That would unlock windows and all that good stuff. So quite a beautiful board to shed some blood over. We have some secondaries, which is quite exciting. What do I have today, Mal?
Adrian, you are taking the Promethean Creed, Shock Tactics, and Raise the Banners.
Yes. So these have not changed at all. They're all very solid. Promethean Creed, of course, I'm going to pick an objective outside of my deployment zone that I want to fight over, that I want to hold, that I want to be attacked on, but still live on. It's very weird, secondary. Shock Tactics, of course, always kind of a weird one, but I still want to play with it. Basically 4 points if I can retake an objective from Bridger. I think there's going to be a lot of trading in the middle. Yeah. And of course, last of all, Raise the Banners, performing an action on one of the objectives. It's going to give me a point each turn. I kind of have a solid 2 objectives I feel like I can hold for most of the game. So playing for the points, playing for the board, and we're just going to swarm it with Swarm Marines. That's it for me. What does Bridger have today?
Bridger is taking Behind Enemy Lines, No Prisoners, and Assassination.
Yeah, we're pretty much just here to fight you this time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's convenient that Horde Space Marines are a horde again,
right?
Because now I can take all of the secondaries that are like just get them.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna get them. And then No Prisoners got buffed. We should talk about this briefly.
Yeah.
It is now not No Prisoners. Behind Enemy Lines got buffed. It is worth 3 points for 1 unit in the enemy deployment zone.
I love it.
Which means my 2 individual Lars Terminators are going to go a very long way in scoring me points. And there is a new like addendum on the end. If you do it with troops, you get an extra command point.
Cute.
It's unlikely I will do that, but
it's a cute option when it happens, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh. That's it.
That is it. We're off to the yield roll-off, and despite some rumors, we do go, you go, I go, deployment, and now we roll off to see who goes first. Whoever wins has to go first. I have yellow dice.
I have a white die.
We shall see who goes first.
Ha!
Pie up! No!
I could have taken Custodes secondaries.
That's so true. With that, good luck.
Let's do it.
Have fun.
Good luck. Woo.
All right, kicking it off. Let's take this away. It's going to be Salamanders turn 1. In the command phase, I need to select which objective is going to be my Promethean Creed objective. And I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little saucy today, so I'm going to pick the one right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
That makes sense.
I want to stay on it at the start of the command phase, but what I also want, almost more than that, is to just get attacked by many units, which is what it's going to take. So I am totally cool with that. In the command phase, let's take a look. We have some buffs to go ahead and pass out. We've got Vulcan Hashtan. He's going to go ahead and give the Flamers full rerolls. It does give a hit and wound, but it'll just be wound because they're Flamers, which is quite spicy. We have Mr. Charlie Slappin here, going to go ahead and perform some litanies. They're going to go off on a 2+ because we are a master of sanctity. I think, so we're not charging, so we don't need that. We're going to do full rerolls within a bubble. It's going to go off on a 2+. Let's take a look.
Let's see.
It goes off.
Got it.
Very nice. And then for his second one, what was it? Oh, his Hulk Out was the other one. So we'll Hulk Out because the other one's just not useful here.
Hulk out.
On a 2+. Hi-up. There you go.
It. He's
so
yoked.
extra attack, strength, damage.
Yeah.
Quite good. And that's it for the command phase. Let's get
And I'm going to interrupt you while you start moving and thank some gifted memberships.
absolutely.
We've had a bunch come in, so thank you thank you Blank for gifting 20 memberships.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Blank.
Greatly
John
appreciate it.
McCardle for gifting 25.
What a legend.
Legend.
John
I've
McCardle.
missed you all. Thank you, Digital Designer, for gifting 5, and Tea Time with Toby for also gifting 5. Thank you all.
So kind.
So much generosity. Thank you all so much. If you're new, a new member, be sure to check out the Discord. Check out our member videos. They are, because they're streams, they're in the live stream section of YouTube, but we also have playlists for you to go check out all the live battle reports that we did for members. So welcome to the crew, and thank you so much for those gifted memberships.
Absolutely, I love it. Let's see. I'm gonna.
While Adrian's moving, there's so much to talk about with these changes.
It's kind of crazy, right?
A lot of things changed. A lot of armies changed, points changed, rules changed. I'm going to talk briefly about how Custodes changed, and I think it's not so much that they themselves changed, as that the world changed around them. So Armor of Contempt going away means that our AP3 army, basically everything in the army is AP3, is once again very relevant. Space Marines taking 6-ups instead of 5-ups is a huge change. You're basically doing twice the wounds. And then the Arks of Omen detachment allows you to not have to take 3 troops. So you can do what I did today, which is take a large squad of Custodian Guard and then not have to worry about taking multiples. Or I think let me take a step back. I think there's 3 viable strategies, and I want to see how these play out, which comes out on top. For list building for Custodes, I think you can lean into Custodian Guard and say, hey, we get extra command points for doing stuff with troops. Just take a bunch of troops, my troops are great, and then I'll get those extra command points, and they reverted the once per game clause on Emperor's Auspice, so I can just spam that all the time.
Amazing.
And I have the CP to do it. That's one strategy. Another strategy, I think, is the return of bike spam. AP4 Melta Missiles without Armor of Contempt. Real good. You can still get your rerolls for being Emperor's Chosen. Real good. You cannot auspice them still. That's still not allowed, but I don't think you need to when you could just take so many you don't need troops.
Yeah, exactly.
That's strategy 2 is bike spam. Strategy 3, which I'm kind of showcasing today, is Terminator spam. I think, or not Terminator, sorry, Dreadnought spam. I think you're going to see a lot of Dreadnought spam come back. They're still amazing. They're still AP3 in combat into things that don't have Armor of Contempt. They're still tough. They still bully. So I think those are the 3 ways you'll see Custodes played.
Yeah, really, Armor of Contempt was great for Space Marines, but also did really invalidate a lot of types of weapons, right? And a lot of armies revolved around that. Yeah. So if you're Custodes, if you're GSC, if you're Orcs, you're going to be super happy to see that rule go away. It's just going to really unlock the potential that really we gained over the course of the last edition, right? Yeah. It was just like, here's AP1, here's AP1, and it's nice to see that come back.
Yeah, pretty much all of Custodes shooting is AP1 or 4. Oh my God. It's like, we really love Armor Contempt going away. We're top dogs in terms of being durable again. I'm excited to see how the game changes.
Yeah, look, it's a good time to be playing these armies. Actually, it's a good time to be playing in general because it's regardless of how you feel about the changes. I know there's a lot of big changes. It's just change, and sometimes that's just kind of fun to shake things up, right?
Gives you new problems to solve, new things to think about.
I'm into it.
New ways to play the same models you've had, which is always exciting.
Exactly. Alrighty then. I think I've finished my move. I realized these guys, they actually didn't need advance. Cool. I'm going to raise a banner here, and I'm going to raise a banner here. Most other people have just advanced on up. We weren't quite able to get on at this point, but that's not the end of the world, because it kind of just makes your charges easier into me. So that's where we're at there. We're going to move into the psychic phase, and let's see what we want. It's a bit tough to know where you're going to be going. You got bikes. They're pretty much right up to there, right?
Yeah.
And they move 16?
14. Dang it. We're not quite Eldar jet bikes.
Okay.
We're close.
That's fair.
Our jet bikes are as fast as your Primaris bikes.
Oh.
Yep. We fly. You just drive on the ground.
You know what? That's entirely fair.
The normal way.
The way that it was intended. The way the Emperor intended it. So let's see. Shooting-wise, you have missiles?
Yeah. So I have 4 regular bikes and a captain with Melta missiles. The Achilles Dreadnought has his quasi-battle cannon and double twin Adrathic Destructor, which is 24-inch. It's going to be 4 total shots, AP3, 3 damage.
I like it.
Spooky gun.
What's the strength on all these?
8 on the big stuff, and then Adrathic Destructor, I believe, is strength 6, might be 5. I can check that.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, probably the missiles are the biggest thing, and 8.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for a +1 toughness. There's going to be Drake skin onto these intercessors here, because everyone else will be winning on 3s anyways, so I might as well make that a thing. So let's take a look what we have. Oh! That does not go off. I will not reroll it. I'm so glad I wasn't at Perils. If you want to see some Perils, check out our Tuesday members game. And then we have Fire Shield, -1 to hit in melee, and -6 to charge. We'll try to toss that out. That would be amazing. Oh, okay. All right. Well, look.
New year, new psychic.
New year, and as you can see, these dice are really good for streaming, but they're not Titan dice, which you can get at tabletoptitans.tv. Sorry.
Check it out. Shipping now.
Shipping now. That's true, actually. That is going to be it for the shooting psychic phase. Shooting phase is also done.
Cool.
And with that, good sir, I've concluded my turn.
That was an exciting turn 1. No bombs placed for no bonus.
Yep.
Nothing
No
to
Promethean
score.
Creed, and
nothing, right?
Another one, shock tactics. You really don't want to go first with shock tactics. Let me tell you that.
No.
That's going to be it for me. Taking it over to Custodes. Turn one!
The meteoric return of Custodes. I have to choose my karate.
Ooh.
I'm actually going to use Trajan's once per game reorder your karate.
Okay,
And I'm going to put Salvis up first, and I'm going to take +4 inches on my shooting.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to engage with you yet. There's so many of you. You're spooking me. That's all I have in the command phase.
That sounds entirely fair, Bridger. Yeah. I'm into it.
Oh, I have to, yeah, +4 inch range. We're good. I did it.
Yeah, Salvis.
I was like, I have to choose a thing. I did. I did choose a thing. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move.
Very cool.
Awesome. Can we jump into some super chats?
Yeah, let's see what's going on in chat.
Awesome. Thank you, Broken Chet. Sup, Titans. Been
Hey.
a hot minute. Hoping for a good year. Got a crusade, but can't decide between Nurgle or Slanesh. Do you see a combined force being an issue? John is a fiend of my choice to blame in 2023.
You know what? That's entirely fair. Nope. I think. Let's see. Which to handle first? John is always a good fiend to blame. I'll be honest about that. And as far as the mixing detachments, there are some armies that have gotten FAQs, and I think there's some armies that still require FAQs, right? So, for example, Dark Angels ended up getting semi-fixed with an FAQ because of the fact that basically they had these special rules for Vanguard detachments and Outrider detachments that no longer really exist. So that's something. As far as Chaos Demons, I'm not quite sure at the exact moment, to be honest. We're gonna have to play it with that and see.
So how that works with the new detachment rules?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, weird.
Right?
There's gonna be some new problems to solve.
There's some armies that, I don't know, we just need to adjust, frankly. So hopefully that comes out soon.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't take too long. I'm trying to do small number math, which you would think I would be good at right now, but no.
Only big number math.
13. Okay.
That's fair. Oh, look at this veritable horde. It's beautiful.
You have so many Space Marines, and it's honestly quite frightening to me.
It should be exciting. So many things to kill.
Yep.
The glass half full.
Hey,
it's very full.
That is a perspective that you can have. That was a valid. I'll allow it. 11.
All right,
All right, we're just gonna get on up behind this.
Yeah.
Whoop! Just move all the terrain.
that's also an option.
Pro strat.
I hope everyone had a great New Year's and a great end of 2022. We're super excited to be back streaming again. It's very, very rainy in California, so
It's been like a record-breaking.
it's flooding
Yeah.
in California. It's crazy.
Because it's rained so many days in a row
Yeah,
that the water table is entirely saturated,
right.
and it's causing problems.
Yeah, Lindsay introduced me to a term called a sky river.
Oh.
She said one of the stations was like calling it a sky river because there's just so much water coming down.
That's
like explains kind of our perspective on it, right?
That's
we,
a frightening concept.
we don't even know how to like conceptualize it.
No, he's got to be with his buds. What am I
Yeah.
doing?
Lade Wizard.
Wizard.
Leia's doing duty on the.
She's doing the thing
line.
that she does, I think, best
Yeah.
in the whole book, which
big
is
deterrent.
sit on your back objective and be like, how much do you think it takes to kill Leia? Because I know what she can kill. Like
That's actually a really good point.
that's the funny thing she does. She's like not enough of a hammer to really go get stuff in combat.
Right.
But she is enough of a hammer to be a deterrent to little things that are deep striking.
Yeah.
Welp.
We have more super chats if we have more movement.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian Murray.
What up, Brian?
Hey Titans, started watching recently but haven't been able to catch a stream. Wanted to hop in real quick to show my support. Thank you all.
Hey, thank you so
Aw,
much. Really
thanks to you.
appreciate it. Glad you could tune in live. We know it doesn't work for all time zones, but we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And honestly, happy to have you.
Do you like how immersive my field of 5 stacks of dice is? It really
Yeah, it really takes me into the game.
It really adds to the immersion for me.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. It puts me in the headspace of being in a Warhammer 40k tabletop game.
Right. Oh my god. This is like this field of like sheep.
They're my landmines.
I love it. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, so I moved up on this objective with Sisters. I pretty much ran everybody towards the middle, but not onto that objective, so you can't get your bonus points for shock assault.
Custodes.
I don't need to hold more than you. I just need to shoot you for a turn, and with +4 inch range on everything, everything's in range.
Yeah, because I wasn't able to reach the middle, it kind of means you can play Koa for a turn as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Well, let's get blasting, as they say. You didn't get any of your cool buffs.
No.
So I will start with my shooting now.
Totally. I should be up to 3 CP. No, 4 CP.
And I am
Start
at
with
3.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's begin. I just don't have that much. It's not like a crazy amount of shooting. But I'll start with Trajan. Just because he opens the volley.
He does.
He takes the first shot.
Indeed.
He's going to shoot intercessors because everything else has 3 wounds over there.
I shall spend my CP that I just got with transhuman physiology. Oh wait, this is strength 4.
No, he's a strength 5 with the Watcher's Axe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I would not transhuman this single shot, 2 damage. That's AP 1 that you
shoot
ignore.
more things into him. All right, fine. I won't do it.
This is one
You're gonna kill a guy.
effectively AP 0
You're gonna
shot.
wound me on a 3.
If I kill you, that's on you.
Okay.
That's
Wait,
on
no, that's on
you.
you.
Get 3 ups.
That's definitely on
No,
you.
you get 3 ups. That's
All
on you.
right, all right,
He hits on a 2 and he rerolls because he's cool.
Oh, he hit already. Great.
And he wounds on a 3.
Okay.
No. All right.
No,
Nope.
not for himself.
Nope.
Cool. You know what? You're a smart man, Bridget.
See?
You're a smart man.
See? Because then I would have just shot everything into other people and you would have been sad.
My people are tough. They can handle it.
They are tough.
I'll shoot them.
Let's go to the Achilles Dreadnought.
Yep.
I'm going to put both of the twin Adrathic Destructors, which are now up to 28-inch range with my Salvus.
Love it.
I'm going to put both of those into... Your Terminators are a 1-up with a 4-up Imon.
Yes.
I'll put the Adrathic Destructors...
Actually, no one's touching cover. So, yeah, it's 1 up. So the
Yeah, so 1-up. Yep.
I thought you were playing Sigmar lately, not me.
Nope. Look, we're all a little rusty. Little bit. So Achilles Dreadnought, both twin Adrathic Destructors into Terminators, and I'm going to put the Spear into Aggressors.
Sounds great.
Would you like to hear... Adrathic Destructor is
the AP
Strength
3?
5, AP 3, 3 damage.
Oh.
And the Spear is Strength 8, AP 2, 3 damage.
It's like you chose good targets.
I tried.
Fine. Now I'll transhuman physiology.
Yeah.
On the aggressors.
On the Aggressors. And that's a 6-man, so that costs you...
Oh, I will not do it.
He's not doing it.
How you doing, everyone? How's everyone go? Good.
Happy New Year. New year, new... Where are you going?
Okay, now I'm ready to play 40k.
Okay.
Now I'm ready.
That was not on the camera for that bit to work.
I was just on this one.
That bit did not work with that camera. So are you just taking the shots? What's going on?
Take the shot. We'll take the shot.
Okay. All right, here is the Adrathic Destructoids.
Let's go.
Hitting you on 2s because we're cool. It is core. Telemon's not core.
Kettleton. Very nice.
All hit. And then
Threes.
strength. This is strength 5. Yeah, 3s. Yeah. There you go.
Wait, it is strength 5?
The Adrathic Destructor is strength 5.
Bridger,
So
can you
fours are good.
confirm if the vehicles can do the katas?
Vehicles do karate. They might not be able to, but I am
here.
well within 24 inches, so we're good.
Great.
I
But
have
good catch.
6 ups
So woo.
because I don't have armor contempt.
AP 3. This is on Terminators. You get 4 up
okay.
in multi. Well, you made them all. Look at that.
Good. We're good.
And then I will have my essentially battle cannon.
Yeah.
My 2 shots into aggressors.
Bring it
Still hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Winning on 3s.
These are 3s. Yep.
There you go.
Very nice. And AP here
2.
is 2. So we're looking at 5s. Uh-oh.
These are 3 damage.
3 Damaggio each.
Yeah.
I really don't love that.
Spooky gun.
Um.
This is why you take the Achilles.
Yeah, I'll take it. So first guy, we have feeling pains. Nope. Second guy, we have feeling pains. Nope.
We have a green lemon man.
We're hoping for 1 there. We're hoping for 1. Yeah, green lemon man.
Green lemon man.
So we'll pop off this boy here and this boy here. There we are.
Okay. We'll go to Bike Captain. Now you can transhuman your aggressors for 1,
Thank you.
which kind of bums me out a little bit. But I'll take my 1 melt and missile shot with the captain into aggressors and test the waters. How do you feel here?
I feel like I do want to transhuman. I feel like I do.
He's doing it.
I know you can switch targets, but they're pretty tasty.
The
So
funny
1
thing
CP there.
is, I can't switch targets to Terminators because I can't see them
You can't see them.
from the rest of this.
You know what? I'm into that.
Yeah.
I'm into that. All right, let's do it.
So 1 CP, you're doing transhuman,
transhuman!
hitting you on 2s,
Yes.
and then winning you on 4s now with my melt missile.
That's a 4.
That is a 4.
AP 4?
Yeah.
He's straight through.
3 plus D3.
Okay.
Look,
5 damage.
I gotta say, armor
Bridger.
contempt was kind of was a big deal for you.
It
was helping you out.
Yeah, a little bit. That's another one dead.
It was an important rule for you to have. But on the flip side, you have a lot more Space Marines.
There
now.
are so many more where he came from.
Like I can choose the ones that die, but there are so many behind
There's
them.
always more.
That's the problem I have to solve.
Absolutely.
We're gonna go to the unit now of BKs.
Cool. Sounds great.
And they're also gonna shoot aggressors
Bring it on.
because we can't see the Terminators.
Checks out.
Here we go. Hitting on 2s, reroll 1s for all of our pals.
Solid.
We're surrounded by pals. And then winning on 4s because you're cool.
Oh, okay.
So 2 go through.
Yep.
We have a
You're gonna kill
6
them!
and a 5.
This is the 6. He's dead. I actually didn't roll 1. And this is the 4. Okay. I have 1 aggressor on 1 wound.
It was 5 damage.
I have no aggressors.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Oh, no, I'm
'Cause
lying.
there's
I have
3
one
plus
left.
D3.
I have 1 left. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think I killed that many. But
mean,
that was quite effective.
5 out of 6.
I'm going to be honest, that was incredibly effective. However, that's the end of my turn. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's all I have.
Do I want to spend 2 CP to save one aggressor?
You won't fail. Salamanders are not +1 leadership.
Yeah.
But they're next to they're not next to a
They're
chaplain.
not next to a chaplain. So we're going to have the 8. So on a 4 up.
5. And, it's 2 CP though. I don't know. And are you the master healer guy?
Yes.
So it's 2 CP to have 2 aggressors.
Have 2. That's a tough call, Bridger. But I'm going to spend it. 2
He's
CP.
spending it.
Insane bravery.
I agree.
He is insane.
Thank you.
And he is brave.
Cool.
I have nothing to. I might get 1. I might.
We're a little rusty.
I might have 1 point on
No prisoners?
no prisoners.
Yeah. That's
But
gonna
that's-
be, yeah, literally 1 point.
It.
Cool.
That's me.
And Bridger, is there any way you can get a list to me so that I could put it in?
I sent it to Adrian,
Okay. And
which
can
is
I
in
use
Facebook.
Battle? Yes.
So if you just
You can make a
open
paste bin.
Facebook.
You can take that into Pastebin.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that. Awesome.
Cool.
Good luck. I believe in you.
Excellent. With that, moving on to Salamander's turn 2. We're each going to get a command point.
We do.
Which is quite nice. I'm on 2 objectives. So that's going to be a hold 1, hold 2 for 8 there. And command phase. Let's see. We don't need to declare another Promethean Creed thing. We are going to go ahead and pass out Chapter Master. You can turn off all rerolls
To hit, wound, and damage
against.
against any infantry.
Okay, so Dreadnoughts could still be susceptible, which is nice. Okay, let's take a look at our movement here, right? So we've got the Terminators. They're a bit slow. Probably not picking this engagement here, unfortunately. So we're going to put it on the aggressors. And we're going to go to litanies. Litanies, we're going to do... this doesn't look like... How far are we? We're so far.
And don't forget Tanglefoot.
15...
It's always a consideration.
Yeah, 100%. 15 away, 9 away, 7 with the bonus. I think we'll be outside of Tanglefoot because it's going to be more than a 6 anyways.
Tanglefoot's 12.
Is it 12?
It used to be 12 with no line of sight, which was
That's really hard to get around.
ridiculous.
Okay, so we're not going to be getting in there anyways. We'll do 4 rerolls to hit again. Let's do it. I rolled 2 dice.
Oh, right. I was right there with you. I was like, that was a very bad psychic roll.
So we get that. And
How's it going, chat? How's your new year?
let's see.
I hope you're having a good 2023.
I hope you guys are too.
We're off to a weird start. California,
Very strange.
my life is
Very strange.
a fire within
we'll
a trash
look out.
can.
We got it. Yeah?
Yeah, work's just been... Look,
Busy as always. Sleeping a little.
when you're offered a promotion, deeply consider it. When you're not offered a promotion and you get all the responsibilities of a promotion, deeply consider that more.
Harsh but fair. All right. Bikes move 14,
Yeah, not 16.
not 16.
But it would be cool if they moved 16.
That'd be pretty dope.
I would approve of that
Right?
change.
Well, I do feel like I have to interrupt because
do it.
Commander Crunk just super chatted
Hey.
a very, very nice super chat for glory to the Emperor.
For the Emperor!
Emperor! Wait a minute. You like the Emperor?
We're both Emperor fanboys up in here.
That's true. We're all here for the Emperor.
We're on the same. This is actually just laser tag. Those very dead aggressors
Yeah.
actually just hanging
They're
out.
just like, you got us.
they walked
next
back
time.
to the. They got to tag into the laser tag thing.
Yeah. Exactly, no problem.
You know the American military with a bunch of other militaries do like, I'm going to call them military cosplays in Africa, where they bring all the military and like pretend to do a thing without actual things, and they spend a lot of money.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Military stuff is pretty much just logistics these days. Like, it's just how do we make sure that this is an oversimplification, but like, how do we get people there and make sure they have food and shelter and gas and ammo? Like that, those are the hardest problems to solve. So like those drills where they don't actually hurt anyone, I approve of that.
But they have like, and they also have these like massive, I only know because I study it from like on the continent, what it does to economies when it happens, because they have like massive parties at the same time. It's like a really weird thing, but this is it.
We're doing that. We're having a big party.
I'm going to run my aggressor away.
And, new year, new me. I didn't realize it was that easy to make a paste bin.
Yeah.
I did.
That's sort of the nice thing about paste bin is you just kind of...
No idea. I was like, oh no, copied in the battle scribe. It copied in fine.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, this is going to be trial by fire. And you did great.
That's usually.
Trial by stone.
Trial by... What?
That's from Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal.
Yep.
Muppets.
Yep.
Do we want to try for anything here? Gosh.
Well, while I was figuring that out, thank you, Tea Time for Toby, for gifting another 5 memberships.
Thanks, Toby.
Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, I think going back to that super chat about for the Emperor, I know there wasn't really a question in there, but like, it's a super exciting time to be playing Imperium again. It's sort of felt weird for a lot of Imperial factions for a long time, and I think this is going to revitalize and bring a lot of energy back into the community, getting excited to play some cool armies that you haven't put on the table in a long time.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's super, super exciting. Bridget, do you mind if I chapter master this way instead?
Go for it.
That was very silly.
No, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just excited to try things, Like, nobody knows what the right answer is, and that's the most exciting place to be in any game, frankly, right? You don't want to have a solved equation, and we've been playing that Nephilim pack for a long time. Yeah. So this pack is not much different mission-wise.
I will say I would have liked to see different missions, or like a mission rewrite. In Sigmar, we see like every season the missions are drastically different. I was kind of expecting to see that in 40k because they did do that. Nephilim was pretty dramatically different from Nockmund.
Yeah.
But we just didn't get it this time.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I would have liked to see a bit more changes, but there's a lot to figure out already, right?
Yes.
So. All right, we're just going to go ahead and move up with these boys here. We'll toss an advance since they're in the forest. And
that is an aspect of game design. You don't want to change too many things at once, because you can kind of muddy the changes. You're sort of confusing yourself on what changes were effective and what outcomes were for what reasons.
Yeah, that's just good science, right?
That's just good science.
You can't change everything at once and then expect to know what change had the biggest impact. All right, let's go, Devastators. Let's go!
All right, they're my next.
Tea Time with Toby.
Hey.
I said 4. It's been rough. We're shaking off the dust.
Shaking it off.
Where's the Votan? Get your thumbnails right, nerds.
Wait, do we have Votan
God, get the E-Champ in here. Did we put
Votan in the thumbnail?
Did we put...
Wait, what?
Wait, Tea Time with Toby says, get your thumbnails right, nerds. God, get the E-Champ in here. Real talk, how bad is Votan hit? Love the content and the whole crew and more. Now we're having a crisis whether or not we got the...
Appreciate it.
I think what he might be referring to is that you can...
Include them.
You can include Votan with Imperium?
You can.
Which we didn't do.
So, two things. One, John has them.
John has our Votan?
He took them to go play.
Oh, well.
He's been gone like a month.
Yeah, exactly.
He went to another state.
You know what? I don't think I can actually see the bikes, so we're gonna tuck back.
He's tucking back in.
I'm gonna tuck back.
And
two. I think I think you will lose your Space Marine doctrines. I don't know that they put an exemption, because Space Marine doctrines, I believe, still say
But you could soup not Space Marines with Votan, right? Like if I souped, I would lose karate.
That's pretty bad.
Which is not that bad. I don't care about losing karate.
Admech don't lose anything. There are some.
Guard. Maybe. What does guard stand to lose?
Actually, doesn't ever. I don't know.
Bridger, this is a you problem. Apparently, the bot in Discord pulled the wrong thumbnail on the announcement.
Oh, I see. That's really funny.
How
is that possible?
Is that? So it caches. Like if we change the thumbnail, it won't update. I know that.
We
initially put it up with the wrong thumbnail and then fixed it. In which case, the bot
No.
would have gotten the first thumbnail.
No, we just got one thumbnail.
Well, look, it's actually just an embed. Like, the bot is just posting a link to YouTube, and then YouTube's like, here's a thumbnail. So,
We did change the list for this army though.
right, but
rather
not
recently.
We didn't have Votan in the
Okay, because we don't have the models. Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Interesting. Spooky.
Very spooky.
Very
honestly.
spooky.
Alrighty, we're
We've upset the
almost
machine
done.
spirit.
I know, seriously, right? We're just moving dudes up. We're getting in position to hopefully not die as bad next turn. And we'll go here.
This is quite the standoff.
It kind of is. Like, I feel like I can't get too close to you. A lot of my intercessors are not going to be super useful against you. In fact, this squad back here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to actually hop here, behind the obscuring, like so. And the other guys, I just don't want to give you a super nice charge. I can do my counter charge as Salamanders, but you know, there's limits. All right, cool.
Right.
That is going to do it. We're off to the psychic phase. Let's see if it goes better. Oh, sorry, end of movement phase. I'm going to resurrect a big boy.
Ooh, get that aggressor in there.
Yes. So if my calculations are correct, these guys should be safe for a turn. Ooh. There we are. So we're there, and psychic. We're going to try for +1 toughness again.
You got it.
Big skin! An 8, that would do it.
I cannot do anything.
Yeah, you don't have like a sister
I have sisters
thing?
that's 18 inches.
Okay, makes sense.
You're sufficiently far away. I got nothing.
I like it. So we'll go ahead and put that on the Terminators. They're going to be taking the brunt of things, and the RT4 ultimately. And they can't transhuman. And then we're going to go for Fire Shield. Let's just cast it first before we start talking about it. That will work. And Fire Shield, shockingly, on the same guys.
Yeah, I think buffing up those Terminators makes sense.
If you're going somewhere, you're going there, right?
Yeah.
With that, we're off to shooting. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Let's go to these Devastators. Yes! And where do be? Where do be? So let's see. You've got 2 Galatis, 1 Achilles. Which guy had that really nasty shooting?
The Achilles.
Okay, cool. Because these guys have just like small guns.
They
and
have flamers. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we fear not
just
flamers.
flamers.
Yeah. All right, cool. So we're gonna take the last cannons into your boy here.
I can't do anything.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do. It's gonna be 3 of them, and then the signet, which I'll roll
Do you want
separately.
a yellow die?
Yeah, let's take a yellow die. So it's gonna be
Oh,
what,
flame.
2s and 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling everything from Chapter Master, which is quite nice. Sorry, we moved, so it's gonna be 3s and 4s.
Yeah,
Yes.
that sounds right.
You ready for this?
The signet does not ignore heaven. You're right. Yeah.
Yep.
At some point in time, I think it did. But
It's done a lot of
it was
things,
a long
yeah.
time ago.
Exactly. All right, we are rerolling the hit. Chapter Master! Very nice. We're gonna miss with just 1. Looks fantastic. Wounding on 3s here.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh, and
pretty
then Salamanders reroll to wound. Hey up. Very nice.
All right.
All big 3 of them.
3
Yes.
4 up immold.
You got
Just taking the. Ooh, does he might not have a 4 up immold.
Yeah?
Yeah, but he's a 5 up.
That'd be nice. You are known for your invulns, though.
Well,
Ooh.
a 6 passes no matter what, and these will fail no matter what.
Never look up a rule today. You can look up
Never
tomorrow.
look it up.
So here's 2d6. Ah! Oh no. This one feels like a CP here. So we'll spend 1 CP. Reroll it, because remember, he's also subtracting 1.
Yeah.
So it's going to go down to 3. It's going to go down to 4. So 7
7.
Vadios.
So I will get 7 6 up Film Pains because we
got it.
are venerable.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
We're not venerable.
Oh no!
So he's down to 2.
Down to 2. Okay. Well, the good news is I can't do much more to you. We've got some intercessi bolts here. Might as well throw in and see what we can do. So this is going to be maybe 1 or 2 in rapid fire. Yeah, just that front guy.
Yeah, he does have a 5 up. It's the shield that gives you the 4 up and the -1 hit.
Okay. So they are much tougher than him, but they are.
Yes.
He's much killier, it feels like, at least in range.
Yes, yeah.
So we're going to have, let's see, it's 4 regular guys and then the rapid fire. This is going to be on 3s, rerolling 1s from the captain nearby. Looks good. All right. And then we're on 5s.
T7, yeah.
Oh, tough boy. We are rerolling just a single wound roll, which could be any of them. Nope, nothing.
No, all right.
All right, so we're done there. We're done there. And do we have anything else speaking out? No, not really. That is literally going to be it for shooting. That's going to be it for our turn, too.
Well then.
I know. Quite eventful, right?
Scoring it up.
Let's take a look. So no bombs planted, so no need to talk about that.
bonus.
I have no shock tactics, because you won't play the game with me.
I refuse!
We did get 2 banners for 2 banners at the start of the command phase, so let's go ahead and pull that up. And then, you right, Mel?
She still has to put the second.
She didn't do
I
it.
didn't-
She's not
I
gonna pull
was
it up.
adding the list.
That's fair. That's fine. That's
She
fine.
has had a lot of
Here's
things.
your
yeah.
ugly, unfilled
Oh,
scoreboard.
thank you. I love it. This is exactly what I wanted.
Hey, it's like 60% of what I wanted.
If you had given me 2 seconds.
No worries. That's okay. You can do that in a second, Mel.
Oh, no. Now we get to watch me do it. No.
No,
we're doing
that's okay.
Really? You
Now
know
we're doing
what?
it.
We're just like, yeah.
Just hanging out.
It's happening.
Just chatting.
Well, I'm not the only one struggling. I don't think we actually answered Tea Time with Toby's super chat.
Wait, what was the question?
The question was, how did Votan get hit by this data slate?
Oh, we didn't answer that question.
We did not, actually.
Do you know?
I haven't really looked at Votan yet. They weren't in the balanced data slate, so by that, they weren't technically hit at all. And I haven't really dug into their points and
Right.
their secondaries and all that stuff. Because if you recall, their secondaries were actually not that amazing.
They weren't. Yeah,
So,
they're
luckily-
not super reliable.
We do have the book here, so we can take a look as you take it into your turn 2.
Yes, Custodes turn 2. I do hold 2 objectives for 8 points.
Very nice.
We're gonna leave Callistus. It's not. It has
Not doing
expired
fire.
its use for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna go to Callistus, which is the advanced karate, and it is the speciality of Solar Watch. So I will take both.
Okay.
Means I can roll 2 dice to advance, drop the lowest.
Yep.
And I can advance and shoot army wide.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna be doing too much advancing, but did they change dramatically? Totally different.
2 VP, if one or more enemy units had a judgment token and were destroyed. And then you get an extra one if they have 3 or more judgment tokens. So it still seems solid. And at the end of the battle, it reduces if any survived
Yes.
that were judged.
Yeah. That's the big drawback of that. Like it looks like it scores a lot, and then you realize how many points you stand to lose.
Right.
If you just sort of carelessly put judgment tokens on things and then they
Yeah.
don't die, you lose a lot of points.
Sadly, lane claims still end of game. So it's literally all the eggs in one basket. 3 objectives you try to hold in the game for 5 points each. And then prospects of wealth, end of movement phase for within range of an objective marker that's not in your deployment zone, blah, blah, blah. Can't start if there's any enemy units on it. And gives you 3 per. No big changes here, honestly. I think we'll have to look at the points. But honestly, I think a lot of the data just never really came out for Votan, right?
Yeah.
Like they were good, but I wouldn't say they were sweeping the tournaments or anything. Like some of the other factions that we saw take hits.
A lot of the things that they did very well on release got fixed very quickly.
Yeah,
a lot of the
exactly.
broken stuff got fixed. So your fire shield is -2 to charge,
Yes.
and then you're -1 to hit in combat,
Yes.
and you are +1 toughness right
Yeah,
now.
toughness
That's
5.
that's
Yep.
all the buffs on
Yep. They do have OBSEC
the Tremornators.
from Rights of War, but you still count as 2.
I still count as 2.
Yeah.
So I can pretty easily take that objective. The question is, do I want to take that objective?
Yeah.
Given that you could just take it back and get points from that.
I like points.
Yeah, I am ambivalent about points. I'm pretty medium on points, but I don't like you having points.
That's fair. That's entirely fair.
How do you score points from your Salamander secondary?
So it's 2 points if I hold that at the start of the command phase.
Mm-hmm.
It's every unit I kill with a unit that's on it, I get a point. And then also each time you try to kill me but don't kill me, I get a point.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
So it definitely incentivizes you running up and standing there this turn. Question is, what do you do after that? Because I'm going to hit you.
I mean, it also incentivizes me to just kill you. Just go for
Look,
it.
if you kill me, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. Well, when you put it that way.
Words of wisdom. This is why you guys showed up today.
Yeah, so I will have advance and charge from Sally Forth. I have advance and shoot from my karate. I have rolled 2 dice for advancing from my karate.
Very cool.
So we're going to advance the big brick of Custodian Guard.
Very nice.
6 + 1 is 7 for Solar Watch. So they can go 13. That's too far. 13 inches.
That is a lot of inches.
That's way too far. I don't have any.
They're so fast.
Whoop. They're booking it.
Love it.
We can take super chats while I
Yeah.
fiddle
That
faddle
would be
around.
great, because I started in the middle of the super chats because I did not recognize 2023 as a year. I was just like, nope, that was fast.
Oh, that's funny.
Thank you, Twilight's Death.
Hey.
Hey all, been a while. Looking forward to Adrian taking the Fisty Boys for a spin with all those changes. 115-point heavy intercessor sounds fun.
Absolutely, and I'm so glad to hear it. I almost ran the Fist today. I'm going to be running them very soon. Because, yeah, I'm excited, honestly. My Fist collection is largely based around intercessors, both heavy and otherwise, so I'm really excited to see that be a thing. And now I'm kind of like looking. I'm like, what other weapons? What other things do I have that could really benefit from it? I do have Devastators that need some painting, but I don't know. I love playing my fists with lots and lots of foot soldiers. So I'm excited at kind of the way that you're encouraged to build right now. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Oh, look at there's Bridger's horse watch.
Horse watch.
Adrian has a horse watch now.
We all have horse watches.
Now, very exciting.
And mine buzzes constantly.
This is actually pretty epic. Look at that.
We're going to have a big showdown
It's happening.
in the middle. We're going to have a throwdown
Is
showdown.
it a final showdown?
Here's the final countdown.
Yeah. You know what's up.
24. I blew my Salvis at the wrong...
Aha!
I don't know if I'll be able to get all of my Beakes.
I feel for you.
I really need to not get shot by las cannons. My number one concern in this game.
Yeah, they're pretty good, right?
They're, well, when they're free, I would argue they're exceptional.
23 points for a guy with a las cannon. Amazing.
Yeah. When an intercessor is what, 20 points?
No, they're less. They're 18 or 17, depending on the variant. Crazy.
All right.
Heavy intercessors down 5 points.
Captains, come hang out.
Biggest downside for them is you can't take the free Thunderhammers that they also come with. Which we do have in each and every squad here, which is pretty exciting, including the Devastator Sergeant. So if you kill all his friends, he's going to come out and smack you. Actually, that's not true. I'll probably kill him first. Because I'd rather have a las cannon.
All right. I'll double check this, but I think only these two bikes can get 24. Yeah.
No worries. Sounds good.
So these two and bike captain have 24 to devs. Everybody else is just dogpiling the middle.
Sounds fantastic.
This is gonna be. We're gonna find out a lot real soon here.
I was much more confident before your first shooting round. Now I'm nervous. I'll be honest. I'm scared.
Yeah, like I said, I think bike spam Custodes is probably gonna come back because
Armor contempt.
armor type's gone and you don't have to take troops, so you can actually just take so many. The strategy before was you take a few squads and you just stack all the buffs on them and then they don't die.
Yeah.
An equivalent strategy, you can't really do that anymore, is have so many that they can't kill them all. And then you're good.
That's entirely fair.
Bikes are back.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to bring in one Terminator because
Sounds good.
I know I won't, it's not like my situation's going to improve on behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
So waiting to bring them in doesn't really do me any good.
Totally.
I believe one Terminator can do okay against 5 Intercessors, although they
Yeah.
do have a Thunderhammer now. And I really don't want these sisters to get jumped by Intercessors next turn.
Yeah, that was the plan.
So that's my movement.
Sounds fantastic. I
I
love it.
have a fair bit of shooting
Yeah.
to do now.
Okay.
I managed to get all 7 Custodian Guard out of range of every form of reroll. So that was not great. But
You wanna do
I don't think there's like a way really.
You put the bike captain more in the middle, which is a sacrifice, right? It's like you would be getting that buff, but then giving up the positioning.
Right. So if I put him here and get 24, I can still shoot. It's a trade-off, but I think he will unlikely make it to combat.
Sure.
But having reroll 1s in this shooting, because that's 14 shots, it's a lot of shots.
It's a lot of shots.
So we'll do it.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
So now we'll go to those Custodian Guard taking their 14 shots at Terminators.
Fantastic.
This is really just going to largely give you points, but we'll see what happens.
Yep.
2's real wants to hit.
Sounds
And then
great.
5's to wound.
Oh. Okay. Good start.
All right, well,
didn't
I would
need
have
them.
loved that in a moment. We're not there yet. We'll see how well this pans out.
5 to wound.
Okay, well, I mean, it's still pretty
Yeah.
decent.
I would be happy with that. Very
And
nice.
these are AP 1, which is normal.
Ah! 2 up saves. Let's go.
It's 2 damage.
Oh, spicy.
crafted.
I don't
And
like
then
that.
you get points for this.
Yay! I do get points for that.
You also got points for banners. I don't know if we did that.
No, I probably did not.
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
because you were inputting stuff.
Adrian,
Two
did
banners.
you
Two on
say what doctrine you're in?
I did not actually. So we will be in
Don't you have
tactical.
to? Yeah, don't you have to?
I have two.
No, that's a new change. Don't have to anymore. We're back to Iron Hands time.
You can just stay in Dev Doctrine forever?
I'll be honest that some of these changes you didn't know on Tuesday, which was a good thing, and now you're learning all of them in a flurry.
Why would they do this?
It's pretty crazy.
Iron Hands are back.
Iron Hands are definitely back for sure.
Okay, well, hey, look, everything's back on the menu is what I'm learning quickly. It's like, I don't know, just do whatever you want.
Right.
This is the new... I'm kind of excited to see what comes out, how things shake out.
Adrian, you have 2 points for banners. Were there more points anywhere else? Did you get bonus?
You just got points for this thing.
Yeah, one on Promethean Creed.
Okay.
Yep.
Wonderful.
That's going to be it.
And then, quick question from chat. Have they decided what's going to be used at LVO?
They have, actually, yes. So they did make the tough decision to not use the new stuff, which, it's...
In some ways, it's disappointing.
Yeah.
But in other ways, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Like, historically, they have not, when a new edition comes out right before a big event, been like, well, I guess with no testing and no balance updates, we're just going to randomly play on the new edition. Like, this, I get it. It's not exciting. It's not what people want, but it's what they should want. It's what people should want. It's a known quantity.
It's an event that people plan the whole year for.
Right.
They've saved up everything.
Yeah.
They've painted armies. And so the big fear would be, we're just switching it up a couple weeks before. So, it's going to be old stuff. Bit of a bummer, but at the same time, it is what it is. We're there to roll dice and have fun.
Yeah.
Which means I could play Harlequins, maybe.
See, in some ways you're bummed, but in other ways you're excited.
I'm very conflicted about it.
Oh, I only literally asked this question because Adrian woke up in a kerfuffle. I was still asleep, and he's like, "What am I going to do?"
I was like, today's the day we would find out, basically,
Right.
because they would have to make a ruling, and they did make a ruling very, very quickly, which I really appreciate. So
I did not.
Now we know.
I wish I had a cup of coffee
now we
before that happened.
We are going to move along in our shooting to these bikes. The 4 bikes are going to shoot. 2 of them have range to devs.
Sounds good.
Hopefully we pick off 2 devs.
Yeah.
And then 2 of them don't have range, so they will shoot at Terminators.
Sounds
which
fantastic.
I know I'm going to give you a bunch of points.
Yeah.
I think it's inevitable. We've talked about this before. I think it's inevitable when a player takes Promethean Creed, they're going to get those points. Just play the game otherwise.
Exactly.
So here's 2 missiles into devs.
Bring it on.
Wait, is it the case that narrative is using the new rules at LVO? Willow says that.
It would not.
Could be the case.
Also would not surprise me.
Yeah.
2 hits.
2 hits. Sounds good.
Wounding on 2.
Yeah. T4.
Yep. You get 6 up cover.
6s from cover! Hey!
What a legend.
We did it.
And then 1 gets vaporized.
Now I have to actually answer my own question. Now we're going to kill Sarge.
Yeah, it doesn't, if that were true, that wouldn't surprise me.
Each event can rule individually, right? So the big announcement very well could have been for the main thing, which makes sense. Sorry, the champions, not the main thing. I'm not saying it's the most important event.
Here's 2 missiles into Terminators.
Bring it on.
They're up. 2 hits.
Okay. On 3s here. Oh,
2 wins.
you are back with a vengeance.
On
4
fire.
plus invulnerable saves.
Oh.
Yes.
There you go.
I like it when I get saves.
And that's another point on Promethean Creed.
Excellent.
What is this scoring in the middle of
Look,
the game or the turn?
Yeah, he's just saving
Monster.
time.
We would lose track of how many times I did this otherwise.
Okay.
Because every time I attack him and he doesn't die, he gets a point.
Yeah, and I'm just double checking that I have that correct. Carry on.
I will carry on.
Carry
We're
on.
gonna shoot Bike Captain 1 shot at Devastators.
Yeah.
Please stop existing. That misses, and I have no way to reroll it.
Okay, so they maxed it at 2, so we're good.
So there's your 2 points,
Excellent.
It's a little better.
which gives
a little
me
bit better.
full permission to do whatever I want for the rest of the turn. Cool. I like that news. That is good news to me.
It's good news, yeah.
Achilles Dreadnought. Everything at Devastators.
Yeah,
please,
bring it on.
please
Kill those last cannons at all costs.
go away. Here's the Drathic Destructors.
Indeed.
Hitting on 2s. Excellent.
Oh, dang it.
And then strike 5, winning
Yep.
on 3s.
3s. You got it.
These are AP3.
So 5 ups, here we go.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Armor Contempt now. Feels like the days of the old. Oh, they're all dead.
They are all dead.
No.
Well, Battle Cannon gone to waste, but I'll take it.
You know what I feel for you,
It's a
Bridger?
steal. It's a steal.
I feel deeply for you.
How dare you not
bargain.
let Bridger use his
I
cannon?
know. Don't
bargain.
worry. There are more last cannons back here for him to shoot later on.
There's a reason they're free, guys.
Yeah. Well,
They're disposable.
the bodies, people, these are real people with real lives carrying these
Well,
guns.
but
that are
we're
free.
playing laser tag, Adrian. They're not really dice.
That's true. My bad.
I'm going to put one of these flamers into intercessors,
Sounds good. Bring it on.
which you'll ignore the AP here. I would do them together, but I feel like that's rude.
That is rude. It is.
So here I am winning on 3s. There you go.
Fantastic. No AP here because we're ignoring it. So this is 3s and 6s. Oh, it's quite good. And 6 up from Apothecary. Hey up! No, all right, takes 1.
And once again, 5 shots.
Okay.
Oh, 3.
Yep. And 3's here. And hopefully 6. Let's go. Nope. So that's going to be 1 guy from this squad. We'll pick off this guy here.
Okay. That's... Trajan. I never shot Trajan.
Trajan.
You gotta do your cool thing. You gotta shoot your Watcher's Axe. Yeah, he's gonna go to Intercessors. Look at this. Rapid firing.
Yeah.
Prepare to be... Prepare to have the light on your forehead turned on. Okay.
No.
Well, he rerolls for his warlord trait.
There you go.
There we go. 2
Very
hits.
nice.
And then it's rank 5, looking for 3s. Nope.
Oh. This is...
Still AP 1.
Okay, so 3s. Let's go. Very nice.
That's the Watcher's Axe, everybody.
So I always expect it to be better.
Nope. I am...
Is it 2 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they're all...
Yeah, I guess
They're all 2. His buff
Yeah,
is that it's strength 5.
Okay.
His Mastercraft bolt gun, 1 more strength.
It's cute.
Bridger, does Trajan like?
To wound, yeah. There were a few ones from the flamer,
Ah, yes.
from the 2 flamers. We'll call it. There you go.
Oh, perfect. Well, I
3
can roll
ups.
3 2s. 3s as well, I meant.
There you go.
Oh.
Can't
3 2s would
change.
have been bad there.
Past will not be changed.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
We're gonna go to the chargifying phase,
Oh, it's on.
where we charge things up.
Bring it.
I get bonuses to charge if the Blade Wizard makes his charge. So we'll start there.
I love it.
You're -2.
Yep. I could do my counter shoot, counter charge. There's not really anything interesting here. Yeah.
So it's a 4 go to 6 for your -2.
Yeah.
Go to 5 for my +1.
Oh, no problem.
And then I have another +1 after this. Here we go. So that will earn me the first into the fray-esque +1 to charge for everybody else.
I like it.
So now everybody else is +2 to charge,
Very nice, very nice.
negating your minus.
Yeah, naturally.
So now we're just doing normal charges.
Dang it!
We're gonna go with Custodian Guard.
Yep.
They made it.
I made a mistake, which is counting on you failing charges. You rolled a 9, like you can't help yourself
I
but roll
can't
9s.
help it. I need that 9 later though.
Exactly what it
That's
is.
the thing. that 9 was kind of wasted.
I love it.
We will now go with the front Galatis Dreadnought, who's actually just gonna charge Intercessors. He needs to get out of everybody's way.
Okay.
There's a traffic jam here. So this is with just a +1 for Solar Watch.
No minuses here.
8, yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
And he goes.
There go the intercessors.
Here comes the Blender.
Yep.
All right, now we will go with the Achilles into Terminators and Intercessors.
Cool.
So it's a 7, which is just a 7 because +2 -2.
Yep, you got it. 7. Do it for the brand, Bridger!
For the brand 7! No.
Oh.
Well, that's worth a command point.
us down.
First, before you spend it, do I get it back for Trajan? Mail-in rebate? Yes.
Hey.
So don't spend
Still
it.
good.
Appreciate
Mail-in
it.
rebate.
Professional. 7!
7!
Oh!
No. I
Nice
tried
try,
for the
7.
brand. Now, the Galatis is going to try the same thing.
Damn, there's so many.
I'm going to remeasure it, but I think it's probably the same charge.
Anyways.
Yep. All right, back.
You get another attempt.
Wiggling back and forth on this table. Here we go. Hey!
That's 7. Oh, whoa, okay.
Okay, he's
Calm down
excited.
there.
He's amped. He's like,
In.
oh, can we? Oh, is it fighting time? Can we fight?
Hey,
Up, 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 up.
I love
Okay. Now,
Takes his laser tag seriously.
it. Yeah.
oh, we have laser batons. We have wiffle bats. Like we're
Whifflebat.
really Custodes came prepared for this. A fly in the charge phase is just models, so I
Just
can fly
models.
over my dreadnought.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna try a charge with bikes. Also a 7 with +2 -2.
I'm into it.
Here we go. How many 7s can I attempt? 7.
Oh my
you
god, this man!
7.
Somebody stop him!
Ha, ha, oh,
You know how long it's been since I've seen Bridger fail a charge?
I know.
Like, I thought it was impossible.
It's
been a
basically
while.
impossible.
All right,
Been a
we'll have to-
while.
been a while. And then we'll have to trail out here.
Yeah. Feel free to move the moss that lives. It's just the
Never.
locals.
I think we. I think.
Look, we are gonna
No,
put this
my
to the test.
my deep strike.
Oh, here's
I
a
have a 9, which is an 8 because I'm Solar Watch.
I like it.
I like Solar Watch.
Solar Watch is awesome.
They're back. No, but he's still standing vigil.
Yep.
He's protecting his sisters in arms.
I mean, honestly.
You won't come over here.
Garbage.
Okay, so
Oh, I'm scared.
where am I starting?
Yeah. Where indeed?
I think Custodian Guard will have the hardest time with like pylons and stuff. I think I go with them, and I just get 5 of them.
Right.
5 of the 7.
Yeah. It's got to be them or the bikes, because those are the first things that are going to start losing. And the bikes will adjust better, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Custodian
base,
Guard.
okay.
So 5 Custodian Guard
Sounds great.
is 15 attacks,
Love it.
and that's it. That's all I have to say about
Fantastic.
that. Nothing. I have no strats to use because you're not a higher toughness than me. That would be cool though.
I'm not. We're the same, you and I.
We're the same.
We're the same. We're just like covered in Drake's skin. We're the same, brother. Brother. We're also on fire. What? Who are these guys?
You have nothing weird. Oh, you might as well hit. So 3s.
I am.
3s. And we reroll 1s.
Good
Don't
thing.
worry. Don't worry.
Wow,
Look,
you're counting on it.
all the 1s.
Oh my goodness.
Don't even worry about it.
Jeez. Okay. Nice
Okay.
conversion there. I'm into it.
And then 3s.
Top 5. Yep. Spears! That
And
was
then-
amazing.
Am I in?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Damn, you know what? If it was the old rules,
Yeah.
you wouldn't get that.
Yeah.
And all of those other guys would have been alive. All right, so this is going to be AP
3.
3, so invulns, 4-ups.
Yeah.
Let's see
Or you
this.
could take 4 up armor. It's your choice.
You know what, Bridger? I'll take the 4-up armor.
choice.
Let's do it. 2 damage each?
2 damage each.
Let's do it. 4s! Looks fine. Looks about half.
There you go.
All right, so we're going to have to grab,
You want a yellow?
yes.
2 yellow?
2 yellow. Here we go, because there's 3 wounds per Terminator. We've got a 6 up Feel No Pain. So first guy, 1 dead. Oh, got lucky there, because that guy was actually injured. So 1 guy dead. Boop, boop. And 2 guys dead. And 3 guys dead. And 3 guys dead. So the question is...
Did you make any 6s?
No, I made none.
Okay.
Between both the shooting and
All
that
right.
combat.
I was so lost in like,
Yeah.
I was in outer space
It
for
made the
all
math
that.
actually exceedingly easy.
I couldn't follow any of it.
Yeah.
I was just like, I believe in you, Adrian. You got this.
I don't even know.
That was so much more effective than I'd ever dreamed.
Right?
Wow, Armor Contempt was really a huge buff in durability. I think
Yeah.
we learned that a long time ago, and then I forgot it.
Well, these guys would
Would have had 3-ups.
No, because they have storm shields. They don't get it.
Oh.
So these guys are unaffected, which is why it's kind of nice to have them in here.
Maybe I just had falsely lost faith
Right?
in my golden boys.
Oof. My goodness. This is tough. I think I just pull from the back, honestly, because you're going to be able to get in no matter what. If I go here, go here. Yeah, I don't see a way to stop you. So we'll just take these 3. Alrighty.
Cool.
Let's take a look.
And then is that wound anywhere?
No, the wound is now gone. That guy's dead. Cool. I think I gotta spend 2 CP to interrupt you back.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Let's do it. I'll
That
spend
is
2.
the rest of your CP.
Yeah. Did I get one this turn? It's each player turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought I
I was
did.
down to 1. All right, cool.
But there is a possibility I missed one the turn before I was unsure about.
You've been producing too many narrative games.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing. I haven't produced a 40k game that's just 40, and
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
it's been a.
Yeah, I went through that experience on Tuesday. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot, right? It's a
What?
lot.
Chat,
Where are we?
Let me know if Adrian's at 1 or 0.
All right, so Blade Wizard has hit transhuman,
Yes.
and anything else?
And
weird?
once per game, 3 up in one.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Ooh. Bikes are 5 wounds.
yeah, that's
Okay.
a lot of wounds.
It's 2 Thunderhammer hits. I think I got to go into them because they're going to be AP 2 for 2 damage.
They're going to be AP3 for 2 damage. They're
3.
the same weapon, they're just +1 to wound on the charge.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go into them with everyone that can, which is not this guy, and not this guy. So we'll put 1 into the guard because he's going to have to.
Cool.
What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the bikes, and 1 into the
Galatis.
Galatis. Thank you. So here we go. This is going to be 2 attacks, up to 3 for Angry Charge. Into Galatis first. This is on a 4. Rerolling 1s from El Capitan. Is up. Very nice. Wounding on 3s here. Let's go. Oh, that's nice. AP2.
4 up. Either way. 4 up. Upsy Downy.
Checks out.
Double. Oh, one goes through. 3 damage down to 2.
DiMaggio, yep.
6 up. Venerable. Nope, take them both.
I'll take it. Very nice. And then we'll do the one guy into the guard as well. This is going to be, again, on 4s, rerolling 1s. Huzzah. Cool. And this is on 3s still. Let's go. And now I'd rather save for the bikes.
Okay.
So 1 save. If you do.
4. Ooh, 3 up on a storm shield. Didn't matter.
Man, this takes me back, Bridger.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
3 up storm
Oh my
shield.
God. 1, 2,
We're the kings of the castle again.
4. You are.
Custodes have not been king of the castle
Okay.
in some time.
I'm excited for them, honestly. I'm just excited for any armies that are going to get new life breathed into them.
Yeah.
You know? This is on 4s, into the bikes, rerolling 1s. Hup.
Hey, up.
Hey, up. You know, that was actually good, considering the way that they failed
Woo!
and converted
That was good.
entirely.
Quite good.
And 3s again here. We have 1 reroll from Salamanders, which we'll take here. Very
I would
nice.
describe this as effective.
That was quite excellent, I'll say.
It was good.
So
These are 4 bin ones, and every 2 failed is a dead bike.
For the Emperor!
I might lose all my bikes here.
Sorry, my horse is calling me.
Expensive.
Every death in the Pokemon anime.
Right? Like sometimes your horse just says weird stuff.
I don't know,
and you're like,
horse. It's
why
weird.
did I need to know this?
Yeah.
So that's a bike, and that's a bike, and that's a bike unless I reroll one of these,
Right.
which I feel like I have to.
Feels like value, right?
So 2.5 definitely dead,
Oh,
and then I'll go down to 4 command points
I really want this, Bridger.
for real this time, and a 4 up. Oh, the tension.
Oh,
So I have 2 bikes, and 1 is on 1 wound.
sounds good. 2 wins.
There's 3 damage.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, and I have 5 wounds. Look,
it's okay.
look,
I won't make a Sigmar counting up joke.
that was me.
That would be immature.
That was me going way back.
Yeah, that's true, actually. There you go.
Taking the time
Yeah.
machine right there. Well,
That's
now
the
it's
squad.
It's all me.
Over to you.
It's just party time now.
100%.
I will go with the Gladys that is just into intercessors.
Yeah, absolutely.
And see what they can withstand.
I unfortunately cannot transhuman now. So do your worst.
So I have 4 plus D3 attacks,
Oh my God.
6 attacks.
They're just children. Not actual children. It's okay.
No, 5 plus D3. Let me double check that.
6 plus.
The Eternal Penitent math, because I just always used to have Eternal Penitent on them.
Right, yeah.
And so I have had a number blazed into my skull for a long time. Yes, 5 plus D3. Okay.
Sounds great.
So 7 attacks. These are not -1 hit, so 2s.
2s and 2s.
And 3, strength 7.
Oh, weird.
and
Okay.
threes, yeah.
2s and 3s.
It's just strength user on
Yeah.
on that strange large sword.
Very, very strange.
That large sword, same strength as my spears. Kind of weird, right?
Right?
There you go.
Oh, gosh.
It'd be
Maybe?
3,
Okay. 6s, no problem.
3 damage each.
I've got 4 guys left. We will be rolling. No, we won't be rolling the Feeling Pain because that would be cheating. It's out of range. Huh! Oh, they're all dead.
That's the squad.
Oh, no.
This is what they do. This is the Blender.
Oh, no.
Welcome to Blender Town.
Blender in town.
Population Space Marines.
Oh.
I don't think either of us knew what to expect from these changes.
No.
Because we just haven't.
You sometimes just need to
Played
feel
it.
it out. You
Yeah.
know, for better or worse.
I had like hypotheses
Yeah.
that Armor Contempt going away makes Custodes significantly stronger, but I just didn't know for sure.
Yeah,
And
makes sense.
now we're gonna see. These 2 bikes will now fight.
Yep. Bring it on.
And I'm gonna spend 1 command point on Avenge the Fallen,
Oh, no.
which is plus 2 attacks because we're below half. We're at
Just made them strong.
at half. You did just make us stronger. So now, 6 attacks each.
Bring it on.
We're almost as many attacks as we had to begin.
Bridger, does the Gladys get 5 plus D3?
Yes, that's what we.
Yeah, we got there.
We back and forth on that for a while.
you're
Great.
good.
I'm
And I
just
got
making
there.
sure because it just suddenly became a wall of.
Yeah,
Yeah. No worries.
Awesome.
Yeah, so here we're hitting on 3s because you're -1. We're rerolling 1s for Mr. Valdor. He's a cool guy.
Constantine.
Good thing.
Man.
We pretty much just
you
roll
didn't even
1s here.
roll 2s.
No, we just roll 1s
What's
here.
going on today, Bridger?
But they're failing right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a 2.
Oh my gosh.
And then these will wound on 2s because we're +1 to wound, strength 7.
One to wound.
Yeah, on the charge.
That's how you get around toughness 5.
That's how you get around everything. +1 to wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
2s.
2s.
Rerolling 1s. Well, you don't need to.
don't-
What? Who are you?
Look, the Custodes want to be back.
You changed, Bridger. You changed. AB3. So 4 up involves.
Yeah.
Well,
4 ups.
2
all around.
damage.
2 damage.
So, there's more to this story.
There's more at 11.
Oh, no.
I got your yellow dice.
Oh, no. I'm going to need my yellow dice. Okay.
Okay.
So, no injured Terminators currently. It's good news.
Not yet.
6s. Kills him exactly. So that's 1 dead. 2 dead. You know what? Those 6s make it worse. Huh?
Oh, there you go.
Yay, 2 dead.
And 1 on 1. And then
1 on 1, and he's gonna be fine. 3 dead.
3 dead. Exactly. All right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
This is
You
quite
haven't fought with him?
correct or
no.
Blade Wizard.
Oh no. Bridger is not good.
Adrian,
No.
I'm coming for your
don't-
laser tag beacon.
I don't want to be laser tagged anymore.
Your laser tag beacon is
I
mine.
don't want to play. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Cool.
Alrighty. I think we're gonna go with Blade Wizard next. He's
Sounds
gonna
great.
sneak into the fray here.
Bring it on. Terrifying.
Now you're a weird defensive profile. I might have to actually think about.
Yeah.
Normally you just go with the 3 damage weapon,
Yeah.
but the AP4 here doesn't matter.
It's true. Useless.
But the 3 damage does matter because you're 3 wounds. But you have a 6 of feeling pain to offset,
Right. That's the question.
and he does go to strength 6 with the. Yeah, no, we're gonna go 3. What? They
Stick with it.
kind of goofed on making.
Because there's no reason to.
There's no reason not to
it.
do the 3 damage.
They are really cool. But
The reroll, sorry, the auto wound on force to hit against vehicles and monsters
Yeah.
is sometimes compelling, but I felt like that should have been the 3 damage one, and the character killer should have been the 2 damage one.
yeah, I really should have 2 damage.
So here we go. 3s to hit,
Sounds great.
and no rerolls. So here, rolling 1s was bad.
I'll take it.
And then we wound you on
5.
3s, strength 6. Yeah.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Okay, so tell me
2
there's a chance.
invulnerable saves.
4 plus. Okay.
Now 1.
3 damage.
Yep.
Just need 1 6 here. 1
1
6.
6.
Come
Sorry.
on. No, the Promethean Creed.
It's coming down to it.
Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen someone kill these Terminators this fast.
You've never seen 1,500 points of Custodes in combat.
That's true, actually.
1,500 points of Custodes have never made it to combat before. All right, we'll go in with our Galatis. We have 5
Cool.
plus D3 attacks. Hiya! 6 attacks.
Okay, I'll take
just
it.
like his brother. 3s to hit.
Yeah, reroll
Out
once.
of no, I think I'm out
Oh
of
yeah.
out of range on that.
Well,
but
don't
it
Oh.
matter
just
none.
won't- Just won't roll once. And 3s to win. There you go.
All right.
P3, so 4 ups.
Hurry up! B-Dog.
Okay.
3 each.
And then 3 each, yeah.
Let's grab some yellow dice for clarity.
Yeah.
So Odysseus is the first one. Looking for A6. There it is.
There it is.
And this guy looking for 3/6.
Adrian, can you explain what's happening with yellow dice? Chat with chat.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So the yellow dice we're using, these are multi-damage hits, and I have guys with multiple wounds, but also have feel no pains. So for example, when Bridger got, it was two hits through, each of these does 3 damage. So what we do is, I am holding the total number of wounds that went through, and I'll grab one, and I'll add a number of yellow dice until it's equal to the damage. And I can just roll those, and I can see,
that would've
cool,
been good.
this guy would only take 1 wound. And then I would say, cool, grab him the next one, and he has 2 wounds left, and now he would die.
The important thing here is it preserves the number of wounds.
Yeah.
So like you keep in your hand the original dice, like this is how many wounds I failed, and then I'm going to add yellow dice to get up to the damage.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I always have the
You can
number.
always
You
just
can't
count
screw it
on
up.
them. You're not like mixing up large amounts of dice.
Yeah.
Great question. Thank you.
So just one guy dies.
Just one guy.
That was
That's all you got.
that's it.
That's all.
And that's also my turn. You do have
do.
morale.
We're just gonna roll one. It's fine. There
That
we go.
aggressor decision might come back to haunt you.
That's not a 1.
4 plus.
Okay.
I don't know how many died.
They probably die. I mean, they probably run.
Oh, but you ignore attrition penalties,
I do. So only on a 1.
so only on a 1.
And oh,
You're good.
New year, new you.
Oh, we go that far.
I was like, and there's the one.
Yeah, exactly.
So for scoring, 9, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12
Oh my God.
times 3 is 36. No, this isn't points. I'm counting.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just watching you do math.
5, which puts me to 6. I'm at 6 points on
No prisoners.
no prisoners.
Yes.
Behind enemy lines, I'm abysmally behind. I'm just not. That's it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And no bombs. That's it.
No bombs.
That's all we did.
Okay. Everything's fine. Everything is completely fine.
You still have a lot of spacemen.
Yeah, exactly. We just need to reroute them a little bit. Start of the turn, start of the battle round, I'm going to get hold 1, hold 2, and 2 banners, because we still have those up. Promethean Creed, nothing as of yet, nothing else as of yet, because we did not survive and hold the point. With that, we're going into the command phase. We are going to go ahead and Chapter Master aggressors. They'll get the wounds rerolls. We will stay in Tactical Doctrine, because that's what Flamers like to do. And for Mr. Chaplain here, let's see. We're going to do full rerolls in a bubble. That does not go off.
There it is.
The one time we needed it. And then we'll Hulk out. And he does get
He's hulked out.
He does
He's
get
excited.
it. He's good. It's
He's
good.
amped.
And that's it for the command phase. We're moving right along. We can take some questions.
That sounds great. We got lots.
Awesome.
We got lots. Okay. Thank you, Willow Weeks.
Hey, Willow.
Happy
Yo,
New
yo.
Year's, Titans. Just got back from my first AOO Clowns loss. A lowercase
Army
o,
of...
big case. This thing.
Army of...
Arks of Omen.
Arks of
Omen.
Omen.
Clown loss. This is Willow.
Yes. 80 to
Harlequins.
50 to Goffs. Rest in peace, Harlequins.
Dude.
Boats felt awful. Webway Gaming.
I
It's so bad.
am not even an elf player, and I feel bad. I looked at that change, and I was like, that was heavy-handed. That was not the change. Elves need a finesse, like a fine touch on all of their changes,
Yeah.
and that was just like, and you're not a faction anymore.
Not only is the hand heavy, the hand is shaped like a ham. It's very ham-fisted.
It was very
It's horrible. It's the worst. It's horrible. It's really bad.
I think
any other change they could have made would have been better than that.
Yeah, they're definitely top of the like who got hit the worst in Arks of Omen.
Yeah.
Top of the charts.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure people will adapt to some extent. If they had reverted Dark to Fight on Death, then you could play Dark still, because you're just going to die and Fight on Death. You're a
Right.
melee blob. But I don't get it. I don't understand it at
The
all.
thing that really worries me about this
Yeah.
is not. I mean, I think a lot of us feel like it's a bad change.
Yeah.
But the thing that worries me about this is where you go from here. How do you fix this without just straight reverting the change?
Oh, I think they
is
have
you
to
drop
revert it.
points on. But how often do they make changes and then just immediately revert them? Not often. They usually try to find a different way.
Hour contempt.
That took like a year. That
No,
took a
it took
while.
one data slate, I think.
Wow, were we on that data slate for that long?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, the thing that worries me is
Yeah.
that they won't just revert it. They will drop the points on Harlequins to fix it, which
Right.
makes Harlequins a horde army,
Which
which
nobody
I
wants.
don't want to see. I don't want it, and I don't think anybody wants. Nobody wants like a giant band of murder clowns.
No.
Like the
Well, now I
circus
do.
should not be larger than the audience.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
circus is the performers on stage, and we, the majority, watch them do their fantastic things. If they are the audience, then what is the point?
Right.
That got very theoretical really
It
fast.
did, yeah. It was. I
Thank
took,
you for coming to his TED Talk.
took the metaphor too far.
I mean, when Adrian read
Laverne.
the changes, I just watched him take his Harlequins that were like on and his like Eldar in general that he was painting
Yeah.
and just put them away.
In the trash.
I've been cranking on him, man. I was like excited. I'm getting ready for LVO.
Yeah.
Getting ready. Like frankly, I need to paint more stuff for whatever list I want to run. I either want to run more boats or I want to run, frankly, Horde Clowns.
Right.
Both of them require painting, and now it's just like, cool. Well, after LVO, I don't even like.
Right.
It's
It's
kinda
not. It
takes the wind out of
doesn't
my
feel
sails.
like a good investment to prepare for LVO and then not play them for a long
Exactly.
time.
Yeah. So, and that's not a call out on LVO. That's a call out on the rule.
Yeah, because again, I think I agree with LVO's decision to keep, because like, yeah,
I get
if
it.
you
You
have
have
one
people you have
army
to-
and you've
yeah.
prepped it all year,
Yep.
oh,
It would
that
feel real bad to have the rules completely change a
didn't
week
he
before.
do that last year? 'Cause-
Yeah, it did happen last year. In a way, this is almost worse somehow.
Well, this is like a we're always going to be upset situation where like there are large factions on both sides and they will both be very upset no matter which decision you make.
Right. That is true. Look at that Terminator, all by himself.
Look, he's hanging in there.
Speaking of decisions that someone's going to be upset no matter what, I got to figure out this situation. Which Terminator is almost dead? I mean, which Dreadnought?
This Achilles
Okay,
is
he's
on
on
two wounds.
Okay, sounds good. On 2. That's this here, and this is him?
No, his 2 is up here. That
Oh,
2
this
is on
is the
this
bike
guy.
squad, okay.
That 7 is on the
Gotcha.
guy.
Okay, cool.
Sorry
Sounds
for
good.
the
No,
confusion.
you're good. Okay, so we have 2 very kill units that are on the precipice of death. So we need to try to deal with them. But also, frankly, Bridger has assassination.
I do.
And this is a big old honeypot of
Get your
characters.
characters out of there, because I'm coming for them.
So we've run this guy back here. We're probably going to run a couple more of the characters. I'm considering if J Daddy wants to run away or if he wants to stick around and fight last someone, so I can just really pile in with the last of my things here. Promethean Creed looking pretty similar to behind enemy lines. So
Right.
we're thinking about, is there a way we can get some final points there before we go bye-bye. So that's the decision there. Yeah, let's go ahead and take Vulcan, and we're going to advance him away. Very nice, very
he's
nice.
running.
He's a fast boy.
You did say we have a lot of super chats, right, Mo?
Yes, I did. So we should do it. Yeah,
it's right here.
let's do it. Thank you, the Christy V.
Yo, yo.
This was during the intros when Bridger refused to name anything by its actual name, resulting in me missing probably 50% of the clip. So
Amazing.
thank you, the Blade Wizard. Not actually magic in any way.
Well, okay. Philosophically, like, what is magic? It's something so amazing that you can't understand it. It's so great
For sure.
that your mind can't handle it, and that's what the Blade Wizard is.
Except for I'm sitting here being like, which of his characters? And I'm in AOS, so I was like, which is actually a wizard? Which one can actually do magic?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And then,
Adrian just-
I don't know if you saw the jet bikes either. You're like, jet bikes, and she was like, waiting for it.
And then Adrian's like, oh yes, this name. And I'm like, click.
I used to name them colloquially,
Right.
but people didn't like that.
Right.
So it wasn't professional. I don't mean people, I mean people working in the studio. Like, Mel was like,
No, okay,
how are we
so
supposed to,
here's
if
the
they're not
pro-
using the right terms, how are we supposed to know they are? I'm
Here's
like,
the problem. You would give me an army list that has the proper terms, and
Yeah,
then I
that's
would
true.
be looking for the clip, and
does
it would
make a
be named
challenge.
like
Gotta
Blade
translate
Wizard.
them.
That does make a challenge.
There's 3 steps
Yeah.
here in which we need
That
to
is yeah. I can see the problem.
Bridger, I'm scared.
I'm sorry, Adrian.
I'm so
I
scared.
was shocked by my output as much as you were, I think.
Yeah.
I
Shocked and
haven't
appalled.
I haven't done this as Custodes in a long time.
Right.
I mean, I think it's nice to see you get a little bit,
Just get a little bit.
little bit pushed around on a Thursday.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
I see. I know. Bring John back.
John, I hope you're not watching.
He definitely is.
No, I didn't see him.
John,
die.
take your cold medicine and go back to bed.
Poor
Wait,
John.
John's sick again?
Yeah, John is
Yep.
sick again.
Man, we've been hitting it rough. But thank you, Zach Onion. How will Sal's and Custards deal with the new Flash Kits meta now that they are down 5 points?
Dude.
Also, thoughts on AdMech change. So let's start with Flash Kits.
Okay, man, these are all the Adrian questions. Flash Kits down 5 points, and famously, they hate Armor of Contempt. Because they
Right.
have 2 weapons.
Yep.
So that's going to be a big deal for them, honestly. I don't know if they're going to be amazing, but certainly time to break them out, start experimenting.
Do you think Ludas might come back?
Ludas.
Did they get a points decrease?
I don't think so.
Because
Not much in the works.
AP1 was really like
Right.
their bane.
Exactly.
In the world of Armor Contempt, they might as well just never shoot.
Yeah.
But I want to see Ludas back on the table. I have fond memories of being terrorized by Ludas. And I don't know why those are fond memories for me.
Yeah. Sounds like a personal problem.
I remember them just taking over a building in the corner of the table
Right.
in every game, and then shooting everything they could see. And then when they couldn't see anything anymore, they would just jump to a different corner of the table and shoot everything until there was
Yes.
nothing to see.
I miss the looters of old.
Right?
They were awesome.
I didn't even
man.
play them, but I missed them.
They were fantastic.
I was routinely terrorized by them.
I think it'll be better for them. I think they might still struggle with cover,
Right. Cover is a rule similar to Armor of Contempt.
which unfortunately still exists. But look, everything's on the table. Honestly, everything's on the table.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one more. 5. All right, so we've got intercessors. We're just going for the dogpile method, which hasn't worked for us thus far. But when you're down and out, you got to double down.
Try again.
Truly, like what I need to do is he only has the 1 other Terminator in reserve.
I do.
Try to keep him down here. We're gonna do some fight last on the big squad so we can get all this melee into here. We have some shooting. We have flamers here. We have the lads that can come out. And between the 2, we're gonna try to pick off these kind of wounded units. And the bike captain, I can't do anything about. He's gonna be where he's gonna be, and I can't do anything.
Did
but
you
that's
do
just life.
litanies this turn?
I did. Yeah, I rolled a 1.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, the one that would give all these guys rerolls. I failed that one.
Yeah, well, you know.
What are you gonna do?
You could give it another shot. You want
I mean, like I would.
to do over on that one?
Frankly, I would appreciate that.
Because I forgot we did it. I thought that was last time.
All right.
That's a new rule in the new data slate, right?
Yeah, if you forget.
If you forget,
You get to
You
do it
forget
again.
it?
you can
didn't happen.
bamboozle your opponents.
Exactly. All right, we'll peek through here. We'll get within range of Vulcan Heshtan. And Mr. Man over here.
Did you comment on the AdMech changes?
No, so the AdMech changes are fantastic. Very excited for AdMech. Actually, we're going to be playing those guys on Saturday.
Ooh.
I am super excited for AdMech. So you're getting 5+ invulns on all their troops, basically, which makes up for losing Skutari, Cohort of Renown, which is amazing.
That's good.
Cataphrons, Breachers, finally got core. Amazing.
Okay, good.
And their secondaries are actually good. Like, one of them is an auto 15.
Yeah.
So-
And they have a lot of AP1 in that army.
They have a lot of AP1.
So Armor of Contempt going
got
away.
Armor of Contempt, yeah.
I mean,
I'm excited.
It's just so
excited.
telling that that rule dominated the game for so long
Yeah.
that all these things come back out when that rule goes away.
The unfortunate thing is Armor of Contempt was really, really powerful for Sisters and Chaos Priest Marines.
Mm-hmm.
Regular Marines still weren't winning. And the only Marines that were, which was Blood Angels,
Yeah.
got all their secondaries removed, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a weird thing. Maybe Armor of Contempt wasn't the solution. We need something else for Marines. I think that's maybe the philosophy.
And I think the War Gear points changes is in the right direction.
It's kind of like Battle Company again, right?
Right, yeah. It's in the right direction. I want to see more things making them better, not making their opponents not allowed to play the game.
Exactly. And with that, I think we are good. Have we screened you out? You have to come down next turn.
I do.
You could.
Well, as
definitely
Zach
come
would
here.
say,
You don't have
could
to.
just not.
That's true. You're not wrong. 9. This is going to be the best that we can do, I think. Methinks. Hurry up. Close the gap. 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. Cool. It is what it is. Let's get Psychicking.
Crumpet.
I can't see anything with my Psyker. So we're just going to sit. We could buff someone in the back here. I guess I'll do...
Oh, you're asking for apparels here.
I am asking for apparels, and they're already tough.
I can't interact with them, really.
So we're fine.
The buffs don't help them. Just don't perils, Adrian.
Bridger.
Don't do this
Bridger,
to
I gotta do
yourself.
it.
Don't do this to
I want
yourself.
to. I've learned. All right, here we go. Off to the shooting phase. We have some wounds to plink off.
You do?
Let's try some things that aren't likely to work. Let's do these intercessors into this dreadnought. So this is going to be...
Could work.
Yeah. 2, 4, 5.
It's on the table.
5. Actually, we'll do 8 shots. One guy will shoot his crack grenade through his grenade launcher, which is now free. Let's go. Hitting on 3s into the wounded dreadnought. That was really bad.
I was, yeah.
Wounding on 5s here. Okay.
Got a win.
AP 2.
2,
Cool.
4 up. This is going to do it.
Oh.
And then 6 up in pain.
No, you're so mean.
Hey, that's the first venerable save I've made all game.
That's true, actually. Like, you made it when it counted. Oh, and I'm so bad about this. We're going to also res a aggressor.
Oh, yeah. There's 3 of them.
Now there are 3 of them.
That's too many.
So, let's see.
You could just do it with mortals.
These angles are quite tough. Ugh. Does that see Dreadnought?
Yeah,
I'm always forgetting.
Giant Spear.
Giant Spear, okay. He's got 2 wounds left.
He does. Prime las cannon target.
I know, right? I think we actually put las cannons into bikes. So we'll do that.
That's fair.
Las cannons into bikes. Can you do anything? Will you do anything?
I can't do anything.
When will you wear wigs?
I can reroll a save.
Oh, okay.
That's my
That sounds
only.
great.
Do you have rerolls, Adrian? Do salamanders have rerolls?
To wound.
Got it.
Yeah. That was a hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
Oopsie.
here we go. 3 guys and the Signum. Whoops.
Oh.
So here we go. Yet again, it's going to be 3s and 4s. Let's go. Okay. Rerolling 1 from a Vulcan who's right there. This is the 4s, unfortunately. Winning on 3s. Rerolling 1 dice.
That one, yeah. Right there.
Hey, there
2
we go.
wounds.
Into the bikes.
In the bikes, 4 up in ones.
Okay. Big stakes here.
This is a high stakes roll.
It's a high stakes roll.
This is a big deal right here. Oh! Oh, Custodes! Yes!
Dang it!
They're unstoppable.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
This is really making me want to play bike spam, which is a toxic way to play the game.
so toxic.
And I don't want to endorse this, but
It's just like a white knuckle ride of 4-up saves, you know?
Yeah.
It's the worst. Okay, Chaplain, bolter shots into the Telemon, into his,
the Achilles?
Achilles, into
Yeah.
his spear. So this is on 3s, okay?
Yep.
And then 5s here, let's go. Oh,
Oh.
ooh.
These
82.
are 2, 4 ups. This could do it.
Gosh. All right, okay, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
We're
back.
Just one guy here, we're grenade launcher in. Hi up, gunk. Yep,
And a
yep,
thump.
there it is.
This is AP.
2. Crack grenade.
Crack grenades are AP 1.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crack missiles are AP 2.
Okay.
That's gone forever.
Okay.
Didn't matter.
Served you right.
Didn't matter.
D3.
Oh, here we go. This could
Minus
do it.
1. And you
Could-
5?
could do it.
Or 6?
Does it. So we got 2 damage. Now I need a 6 on my venerable saves.
The one with it makes it especially worse.
Yeah.
That's
I try so hard. Okay. Everything's fine.
I'm sorry, man.
Next squad.
This is
Same thing.
it's kind of all piling up here.
This is craziness. So 4 bolters into the spear, and
Yeah.
then 1 crack grenade, which will say, no, we do first in case we need to reroll. On a 30.
Thump.
That's a 2. Moving on with our lives. This is the rest on 3s. Rerolling 1s because we have Captain back here. That's
Yeah.
great. And 5s here with 1 reroll, which will be
that reroll in there.
This guys.
All right, this could do it.
Okay, 2.
4 up.
Keep in mind.
It's a 4 up. It's good. I know we've said this all turn, but
Oh no! Hey,
I am
okay,
back
okay.
as the villain.
Oh man! All right. It's time for the flamers, but I have to recall the stratagem for salamanders. Is it 2 CP or is it 1?
Which one? You can max your shots. You can do mortals.
Right. I was thinking
Make them pistoles.
you can 5 up more.
I
Sorry,
can 5 up feeling pain against mortals.
for the vehicle only, for everything.
Only for vehicles. Everybody has a 6 up all the time against mortals. Vehicles have old armor of contempt, the original name of the stratagem.
Yeah.
Gives you a 5 up against mortals.
Fascinating.
Except we don't call it armor of contempt. We call it like golden engine spirit or something.
By the light of the moon. This is the fire's immolation protocols. Yeah. Nope, that's not it. That's the one that turns into pistols.
This has also been repeatedly FAQ'd, so I don't know which.
This source updates.
Cool, great.
Yes. Flamecraft, 2 CP. Fiddlesticks.
That's the mortal wounds one.
No, that is the max. So I think we're going to end up doing just the mortal wounds, which I'm pretty sure is...
I think it'll do the job.
It can only do 3 mortal wounds. Because it was one of the first to get nerfed.
That's plenty.
So
That's all you need to kill him.
go ahead and spend my 1 CP.
Got it?
And... Wait. When you say it'll be enough, do you mean by putting all 3 aggressors in?
No, you just put the 3 mortal wounds into him, and then the other aggressors can flame anything else.
Yeah, okay.
But if you shoot him first, all the mortals go into him, and then he dies.
Yeah, I was going to put 1 into here and 2 into here.
That could do it, yeah. I don't know the math on this. It's just if you wound, it does mortals? Or 4-ups or mortals?
6 are mortals.
Oh, 1 guy, 7 shots. That's 1 mortal. You can't do it with 1 guy.
Wait, hold on. Let's take one question real quick.
That
confirm.
sounds like an excellent idea. While you all figure out math. Thank you, John McCardle.
Oh, what's up, John?
Looks like LVO is going with rules cutoff at 1231 instead of 1-16. Seems like a good idea, but who has an archive copy of points values and balanced data slates as of 12-31?
I know! That's the problem. We were...
Battle Scribe lets you go back to old editions, but it's not easy.
It's super awkward.
It's a pain to do. How else could you... Are the old digital points still available?
No, it's
Kind
4
of.
plus wound. I think I have one.
Then 1 guy could do it.
What?
Sorry,
Yeah, the
we're-
one guy. Sorry. We're doing 2 things at once. So I have them, frankly, just because we've been prepping for this, right? So I'm pretty sure I've downloaded them. So we could post them in the Discord.
Yeah, we should make those available.
Yeah.
Okay, we will do this.
Yeah, we'll post them for
Yeah.
you guys because it's awkward. And I'm sure Frontline will get them at some point and post them up. But it's awkward. And yeah, that was the thing. That's the thing is like I knew this was coming and I knew the cutoff date for Frontline. So I was like, they're gonna have to make a call. And they acknowledged that. They said, we know this is not technically after the cutoff date, but still, and they give the reason. So I appreciate that. Okay. So yeah, fire's a battle, good sir.
Fire's a battle.
Yeah. So here we go. This is going to be 1 guy into here, 2 guys into here. So it's 6 plus d6. So into this guy, it's going to be 10 shots. I like it.
These are 2d6.
These are the. Oh, sorry. It's going to be 8 shots.
Shooty aggressors are.
Yeah, they get the very
The
profile.
6 is from the fist.
They got on top. They
Yeah.
cost the same number of points now. Pretty interesting, right? Yeah. This is going to be winning on 5s, plus 1 to wounds, so 4s, re-rolling from Vulcan. So let's go. It's quite
So
good.
that's at least 3 mortals. We got there.
We did that. Wow, it's a lot of mortals.
So I'll roll 3 6-ups just before we deal with any of that.
Oh, you're just going to roll 3 6s. just
I
like
won't.
this.
And then he's dead.
Amazing.
And then does he boom?
Oh, please? Please?
No.
No.
Dang it. Dang it.
That would have been an exciting way to kick off the year's Custodes.
Right? All right, and this is into the bikes now. This is going to be 10, 16, 5, 10, 16. This will be less impressive. This is
Still pretty good.
on 4s, rerolling.
Yeah.
It's a lot of my AP1. So,
Which is a good way to kill bikes.
yeah, exactly. Look at think of that reroll. Let's go, Vulcan, hit that! It's quite good. Oh, it's very good.
I think that's the bikes right there.
Wow, wow.
All right.
These are going to be
3-ups.
AP1, 3s.
And I have 7 wounds left. This feels like a dead situation.
No.
I feel dead here. And then I rolled quite well.
That's great.
So that guy has 2 wounds. He's dead.
Yep.
And then no way, the other guy is on 2. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. Because I would have needed, I think it wasn't quite enough dice, which is fine. We knew this was going to happen. We knew. All right. Well, it's an attempt. All right, we're done there. We've done las cannons. Little bolty shots we're not worrying about.
They shot. Yeah, I think
we're good.
everything shot.
Sounds fantastic.
Are we going into the charge phase where I
It
get
is
to
the Tanglefoot phase.
Tanglefoot grenade? So
hate it.
before you spend it, we'll see if we spend it. Mail-in rebate.
Very nice.
We don't.
Of course.
Constantine Valdor, he's great.
You want to explain what the Tanglefoot is?
Yeah, so Tanglefoot Grenade, I choose an infantry custodian guard at the start of the move or charge phase, not both. And I choose an enemy unit within 12 that is not Titanic or Fly, I want to say.
Okay.
And then I take d6 off of their move or charge, depending on the phase. I'm going to choose these 5 intercessors because I can't choose those 5 intercessors.
An excellent choice.
I
Right.
would.
Yeah,
but-
exactly.
So we'll take d6 off of their charge. Oh,
Could you do it with that Terminator there?
I could. Oh, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
I couldn't see the Terminator,
I too forgot about him.
and I didn't know he was there. Yes, so I will do it from this Terminator
Yep.
to those intercessors because I don't want you taking my point.
Yeah, because I'm trying to make a play going into here, which
My
would be
sisters.
Oh, amazing.
Leave my sisters alone. So we'll take 2 off your charge.
Okay. So
It's still enough because it's quite a long charge.
Yeah, exactly.
It's enough to
still
matter.
Effective.
I mean, I think that's fair, especially given that the other roll was a 1. So.
Oh, fair enough.
Spicy.
Cool. So we're on to the charge phase. Tanglefoot phase is done. Can you stupid dive me?
No, that's gone. Stooping dive is long gone.
Okay, cool.
This makes me sad.
All right.
That was such a great strategy.
We're going to go Chaplain into these fine folk right here.
He can 6-inch intervene because Brotherhood of Heroes.
No worries. I appreciate that.
Which is effectively stupid dive here.
Oh, my goodness.
Because he normally intervenes 3, Brotherhood of Sorority of Brothers in Arms, Champions. There's words in there.
Champions and guys of things. Okay.
Fraternity of Heroes.
Fraternity.
Yeah, let's
of
characters
heroes.
do 6.
Yeah, you're good. I will be going in, but I'm going to percolate on that a bit.
Yeah, think about it.
So this is going to be 6 to there. Shoot. 7. So it's a 9-inch charge now.
Excellent.
This is 7.
That was my goal.
No problem, Bridger. If you can make 9s, I can make 9s.
Dude, you can make 9s. It's a 9.
Oh, that was a tease.
It was a tease, and no CP, so they're going to stay in there.
Yeah.
Which is the thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so we're gonna put J Daddy in. He's gonna make the big squad to fight last. So the question is like, where do I want to get the efficiency essentially?
Right.
Who's gonna actually get to fight first and all that good stuff? Do you get your bonuses to wound if you intervene as well?
No. Ooh, that's a good question.
This is a good question.
It didn't used to be the case,
Yeah.
but then when they made it +1 to wound,
I feel like it should be the case.
it always felt like it should be.
Yeah.
It does, yeah, I do. If I
does?
intervene, I get
Okay.
it.
Well, screw it. We're going in. So Chappie into big squad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ja, Fuso.
Nice. Question is, do I?
Just make me spend it, right?
Yeah.
You stay outside
I
3,
still have
so that I have
space
to
for these
spend
2
it.
squads, so that's fine. Let's go on to the not tangle-footed guys. So it's gonna be a 6, just over a 6. Go for a 6. Let's go, boys. Nice. We're in. Oop.
Hup, hup, hup.
Hip, hip,
Hey,
hip.
up. And now we're going to see these Thunderhammers go to work.
Yeah, we're army men.
Go to town.
Exactly. This guy looks like it's the same. Yep. Looking for a 6 here. Intercessors
go.
into God. Oh, that was
You
close.
made it.
I like it.
Did you say
like-
intercessors into God?
Yeah, I like the way he said that. He was saying guard, but he said it with an
That's right.
accent that made it sound like God.
Like, that's
And-
a new model.
These intercessors are ready to fight God.
They finally made an emperor model.
That's amazing. Okay, now
Yeah.
Well, I need the fight last there, so there's actually no question. So it's going to be J Daddy, which is the Judiciaire to the uninitiated, into the big squad here, and the Blade Wizard. And we're just going to roll it. Let's
do it.
So can't really fail.
Yeah, you can't fail. You made it.
I tried.
No, you tried, but you made it.
I did try. So we're going to be in like a so.
Yeah.
And then interesting things here. I have a lot of things that aren't good into -1 damage.
Now you are making me spend to intervene here, which
Yeah.
means I can't spend to intervene anywhere else, which lets you
Sit?
sort of control. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
This gap bums me out because I would love to go here.
Right.
If he had a bigger squad, I could tag both, right?
Yeah.
So, and then the blade, you're gonna have an interrupt.
So the Blade Wizard has fight first,
Okay.
and then I have 2 flavors of interrupt. Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
So there's almost some reason. There is some reason to just sit.
Right.
You're gonna have a Melta missile, and that's it for shooting, really.
Yeah. After that, it's like flamers and little baby pistols.
Gosh, I'm not gonna
It's
charge.
tricksy.
I will see if I regret this, but you have so many interrupts, and because you're fought last here, where are you gonna interrupt? You'll just fight first. You can interrupt here.
I don't even know which intervention I take. If I take
Right?
the bike captain into your 4-up invuln, and then I can't charge next. Oh, I'm Solar Watch. I can charge whenever I want.
You can do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Right, I'm allowed. That's how that works. Yeah.
No, I think I'm gonna sit. We'll see if I regret it. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, so you're done charging.
Anything you want to do?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna spend 1
Yep.
for Fraternity of Brotherhood of Champions of Sororities of Brothers.
That's right.
This is an intervene somewhere. I'm not stalling. You're
If you
stalling.
repeat the math question, you get more time to solve it.
I'm not stalling. You're stalling. I actually have a decent amount of faith in 7 Custodian Guard, mostly still being there
You
after.
have 4 3-up saves.
I have 4 1-up armors that go to 3-ups against Thunderhammers.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think they're gonna go away,
Yeah. I think you're gonna go away.
which means that intervening with this dreadnought into aggressors could just put the lights out here.
Well, Trey Dudley had an idea for you, Adrian. You could still get the bike guy if he multi-charges the closer dread and moves between them.
Multi-guy. Well, so the problem is
Is this dreadnought?
I have to move within an inch of here. You guys, it might not be quite clear from you guys, but I'll have to move within an inch. So if it was literally just a little bit wider, I could fit, but I'll have to declare him, which means I'll have to end up. And so that's why I need just like a fraction more. Appreciate the suggestion though. It's just not quite enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna intervene with this dreadnought.
Oh, okay.
I think this is the right play.
I think it's super interesting.
He gets the fight before aggressors. And then this, like, I don't know how much, like, I don't rely on individual custodian characters killing
Yeah.
other characters anymore.
Yeah.
Because 4-up invulns are just so good.
Yeah. Half the time, every time, you know?
And I just don't have the weight of attacks. So
Okay.
that's my interventions.
I am into it. This sounds fantastic.
This is gonna be wild.
So Judiciaire is he's gonna use his time splinter mantle. You're out of time now, kid. And he's gonna make these guys be out of time, so they're gonna fight last. So now we go to fight first, which is all chargers and the Blade Wizard.
Yeah.
So it means I want to start with J Daddy before he dies.
That's fair.
Which was kind of the decision here, right? One would be able to fight before they probably get killed, maybe get killed, who knows? So we're gonna go with him.
Wow. Yeah, there was a lot of weird decisions to be made here.
Right?
Such a fascinating battle in the middle.
I'm into it. So 3+ invulnerable save. If I chose to go that direction, which maybe not. Blade Wizard.
Could not.
I could. Could be interesting. I do mortal wounds. Do you? But I'm doing the method where you flip both directions.
We haven't played a Judiciaire in a long time.
I
He
don't
is an
even know.
elite,
Is he even in this
if
book?
that helps. I think he's towards the front of the elites with the characters.
Is he before Reavers?
There he is.
Here we go. Yeah, it's just a single mortal wound. So
On 6s, right?
on 6s, yeah, exactly. So it's going to be 4 attacks, going up to 5 with Angry Charge. It's a 2 damage weapon, which makes him okay. How many wounds on your Blade Wizard?
6 up to 7 with the Eagle Eye. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go with the Guardian squad.
Makes sense. You're going to put a lot of stuff into these guys.
Yep.
So I think this is where I use Emperor's Allspice. Emperor's Allspice.
Allspice.
2 command points. Put me down to 1.
What does that do, good sir?
You can't reroll hits, wounds, or damage.
I hate it. And it's not once per game anymore.
Yeah, big deal.
There you go,
So I
Custodes.
think Custodian Guard spam might come back.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. So hitting on 2s, here we go. Let's do it. Judas, yeah! Very nice, I love it, I love it. And we're gonna be a strength 7. So 3s, 6s do mortals, let's go. It's fine.
So you got a mortal and 3 wounds.
3 wounds at AP 3 for 2 damage.
Oh, so this is 4 ups on Storm Shields, either invuln or armor,
out.
and then we'll take a mortal. Ha! Oh, that's how much? 2 damage each?
Yeah.
So that's a dead guy, and then a guy on 1, and then I have a 6 up against the mortal.
Don't you dare.
Could just kill 2 guys here.
Huh?
Oh, it's 2 shields
That
dead.
was very, very lucky.
That's a big deal.
Better lucky than good, right?
All right. Well,
I'll take it. Take it.
we're gonna pull this guy,
Yeah.
and I need that guy. We're gonna pull this guy.
Fantastic.
These 2. Yep.
Yeah, that guy's holding the line.
And now it's over to Monsieur Blade Wizard. What's wizard in French? That's a. I don't expect you to know that. That's an obscure word to ask somebody in a random language. That's a hard one.
I know sorcerer, but it's not sorcerer.
I'll take
wizard
it.
be?
Hey, sorcerer's close enough. That's
Associate.
Monsieur.
That's gonna bug me. That's gonna keep me up.
Oh, Google it.
That's no fun. Internet ruins everything. I want to stay up at night thinking about what a wizard is in French.
Fine, I'm gonna Google it and then not tell you.
So I hit you. I'm going to use the 3 damage reroll wounds against characters profile.
I have 4 + invuln in melee. Don't think you care.
So I'll hit you on 2s, wound you on 3s rerolling.
Sounds good.
Okay. Hey, look. Only 1 miss.
Okay. 3s reroll.
And a reroll because of this sword.
Oh, amazing.
Woo.
4
Oh, you should have gotten it.
Is it Viso?
No. You have Les Sorcières, which you got, Les Magiciens, or Les Enchanteurs.
Oh. See, none of those really satisfying.
Yeah.
Like, what's the actual 1-for-1 for wizard? 4+ invulnerable saved!
Ooh, 6 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
It was a valiant effort, though.
Yeah, no, I knew he was going to die this turn. The important thing is we got the fight last.
Yes, and it's huge.
Yeah,
because now it's over to you again.
Over to moi. So I think we're going to go with Mr. Charlie Slapland. 4 attack space, 5 on the charge, 6 because we're hulking out. This is a 3 damage weapon.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s, winning on 3s. Hurry up! Big dog. Nice. Yeah, because I'm not getting strength 10. 3s here.
Oh.
These are all good. I want to bump them. Dang it.
All right. And then...
AP, oh, it's only 1, huh? Because it's not the relic one.
Oh, the relic is AP2.
Fiddlesticks.
So I will get... this is 3 damage, though?
Yeah.
So I can take 2 ups on Storm Shields.
Yeah.
But only 2 at a time.
Oh, no!
All right, that's a command point.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm out of command points.
Come on!
Ah! So 1 is dead, so now I have to do these 1 at a time. Oh, that was horrendous.
Wow.
We got through it.
I'm getting so lucky here.
That was big. And now you have, it's still you. So it's
Still me.
it's intercessors. It's all you.
Intercesses.
All day.
Come
One
on.
of our French viewers says it's magicien.
Magicien?
Magicien.
All right, thank you. There we go.
They didn't backwards transliterate wizard.
still
They
not
didn't
very
come up with a
satisfied.
new word for
Yeah.
wizard.
I think Viso is pretty good.
Yeah, let's go with that.
So this is going to be the intercessors here. We're going to start with the Thunderhammer Intercessor. Sergeant, 3 base, 4 on the charge.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s because it's a Thunderhammer. It's real hard to hit. Let's go. Yep. This is punches and kicks.
Adrian, have you been remembering your reroll?
He doesn't get it.
Oh!
Got him, chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is my punches and kicks on 3s. You'll appreciate that as a Sigmar player.
Oh, chat, we got you so good there. Oh, normally they get us
Good.
real good
I
all the
know.
time, but we got,
I feel like that's going to bite us in the butt later on.
definitely.
5s? Oh my god.
Most certainly.
Oh, here we go. No AP.
2 up. Storm Shield. I'm taking on Storm Shield. I have to say that. I
Dang
did.
it.
I did.
All right.
Clarify for chat, Bridger did a thing and now
Yes.
they,
Emperor's Allspice, or Emperor's Auspice, turns off all rerolls to hit, wound, and damage against the unit that I used it on until the end of the phase. So the Custodian Guard, which I knew he had to put everything into, that was very telegraphed, Turned off all your rerolls.
Yeah, that's on his unit. It's not on one of mine, which is what makes it so strong. Other squad. Oh, piles in.
Yeah, pile. Get in there.
We're surfing. We're card surfing.
Pile it on in.
It's like all of us having to surf in the roads right now. Have you seen those images?
Exactly.
Shoot, it's spooky out there.
San Francisco is like underwater.
I took 101 to avoid all like surface streets because the surface streets are pretty frightening right now.
You really have to.
Yeah.
The ocean is reclaiming San Francisco. Yeah. This is the other Thunderhammer guy. Still hitting on 4s.
Still hitting on 4s. Hey.
Okay, 50-50.
Twice. Infinitely better than his friend.
I was owed all of them on this one, but whatever.
Well,
that's fine. That's fine.
I was trying to say twice as good as his friend, but his friend didn't.
It's infinitely 3s. 3s.
Oh,
Yes.
it's good.
AB2.
Okay, AB2. So I get 3 ups on Storm Shields, and I have to do these one at a time, because if I fail, I die. Like that.
Oh.
And now I get a 4 up on the next guy. Cool. So I'm out of Storm Shields.
Okay, consolation prize.
And I just have 3 spears left.
Excellent. I have 3 punches and kicks, because one guy is not going to be able to reach. It's quite good. And this is on 5s here, because you're tougher than me. There you are.
Tougher than bears. 2 up, armor. Okay.
Bears, famously not toughness 5.
Toughness 4 bears. I don't know what to tell you.
That's what's up. Now that is all the fight first, all the chargers. We now go to non-chargers, starting with Bridger.
Non-active player. I'm going to go with this Galatis Dreadnought. This was sort of my plan.
Yep.
So I have 5 plus D3 attacks into
Fantastic.
aggressors.
Oh, that's good.
I tried. All the tension. 6 attacks.
Okay.
All right. This will be 2s to hit.
I really need you to
And 3s to
not do this.
Here we go. You do have your feel no pains.
I do. Oh! You
No, definitely out. Definitely out.
Okay. Okay.
And 3s to win. Look, it's going to be fine.
It is gonna be fine.
It's going to be fine, guys.
It's gonna be fine.
It's going to be fine.
6?
6.
I can do a 6?
6. You did it. All right.
Good job.
My intervention looks pretty silly now.
Yeah.
Pretty
Chat's like, oh, I bet you feel silly now.
pretty foolish choice I made there, huh?
That is crazy lucky. Crazy lucky. So I think it is them now.
Yep.
It's the only non-charging unit. So here we go. Oh man, angry charge. Do I get +1?
No, nobody charged.
Dang it. So they are 3 base though, because they're aggressive boys.
They have 2 fists.
And it is the Sargento. Here we go. On 4s.
Force.
I can reroll a wound.
You can reroll
If I so please.
anything you want.
Well, that's all I got. 4s!
Oh, it's good.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Into it. And a 3s here, strength 8. Oh, this is a salamander move.
Get
Let's
a
go.
wound reroll. Oh, we have regrets.
Yes.
This is at least AP2.
Yep, 3 actually.
Which takes me to my 4 up invulnerable save here.
Oh, you're a monster!
Wow. And
you
it's
reduce
2 damage down to 1, so I get a 6 up venerable
Don't
save.
you dare!
No, that would just be salt in the wind.
1
at that point.
damage. Down to 6.
It's down to 6.
Well, look, it could have been better, could have been worse, right? What are you gonna say? We're both upset?
Yeah. And now Custodian Guard.
Yep.
I have 3 of them left.
3 left.
We'll just put everything into the intercessors that are on the point.
Makes sense.
Here we go, 9 attacks. You know what I haven't done all game is knives, but we'll come back to their knives when I'm done with them.
That's fair, that's fair.
I haven't needed knives. Reroll 1s.
Yep.
Whoop. Oh, thank you, sir.
No problem. Yes. Very nice.
And then 3s.
3s here.
Ha!
Oh, it's so good.
There you go.
These are AP.
3.
Oh my god.
You get
6
6
ups.
ups.
This is
Just that 5 man. Yeah.
just this
All
one.
everything into that 5
on the
man.
point, really. 6s!
Whoa!
Calm down, Adrian. 6s. They are all dead. Oh my gosh. We needed to hit them a little harder, but you know what? I'm proud of my boys. They,
I think that was an exceptional
good.
combat. I lost more than I expected to.
Yeah, that's fair.
At the start of that, I said I thought most of them would still be around.
Yeah.
Because like the 1 up to 4 up is like
No, you had some
tough.
really bad rolls there.
I did, but
really bad.
I think it makes for an interesting game here.
No, 100%.
I'll just a little consolidate there to make sure our
works.
coherency doesn't have any problems. And
fantastic.
that's it, right?
Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it.
I have a morale. I can't fail. Their leadership 11.
Man, you didn't trigger any Promethean Creed. What's up with that?
Because every time I activated, I killed you.
Yeah.
Well, when you put
rude.
it that way, it sounds pretty good.
It's worse because like I wasn't expecting to get any, but now that I didn't get them, I'm a little
Now
upset.
you're a little bummed about it.
So that's it for me. Let's see. Leadership. I'm good. Do you owe anything on these guys?
Leadership 11. They're good.
Very nice. Let's go ahead and score it up. No bombs just yet. Shock tactics. Basically, wiping out that squad means they won't get shock tactics. Banners, we did. Creed, nothing.
Oh, you're four banners.
Yeah, that's it for me. Passing it over to Custodes. Round 3.
I have a command point now.
Oh, me too. And
I spent a lot this turn.
it's a big turn for Custodes.
Yeah. So karate-wise, we're done with Callistus. No more advancing.
How many objectives you hold your horse?
Oh, I hold 3 of the objectives for 12.
There you
12 points. 12. Got there. 12 points.
3 in a battle tactic.
So I'm gonna move on to Captaris, my third and final karate.
That doesn't sound good.
I can either turn off your rerolls to hit in combat, army-wide, or I can make you roll off to fallback, which is, they're both compelling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you roll off to fall back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Not
let me unlock sidelines.
Not let you take this objective largely. If he whiffs, I need to decrease the probability of you, because you could still win the roll off fall back, and then I'd be in trouble. But okay, I'm gonna get moving.
Sounds great. Let's do this thing.
Let's take some questions. Thank you, John Smith. Hi all. Thoughts on the Grey Knights Ark of Omens list? MW Lib 2 GM NDK 3 NDK 2x6 purgations, 2x5 termies, 2x5 strikes, 1 apothecary.
Okay.
There's this next part, but I thought I would.
How much of that did you retain? That was hard for me.
Some of it, because I'm also, full disclosure, we are playing Grey Knights on Saturday. It's going to be a rematch, Grey Knights versus Admech. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about what John is taking, and what compares. So I like it. It's got a little bit of everything. The Dread Knights are interesting again, now that you don't have Armor of Contempt, right? It's not that they necessarily gain something, it's that the other units in your army don't have something over it, right? So I think suddenly it's interesting to look at them again. So I like it. I will say, definitely tune in on Saturday to see, because John's going to know a lot more about kind of where Grey Knights are currently in Arks of Omen. He's very excited about them, and like abstractly, I know that they are interesting again. Yeah, I think it's cool.
Well, this is one for you. Also, how does Drukhari work within Ark of Omen's detachment?
Oh my gosh, I know. So we were literally just talking about this. Currently, they didn't get an FAQ, which is a little bit weird to me, to be honest. I kind of expect one. The triple patrols does not work, which means you can't really mix and get all those bonuses. I was going to check, and I can grab the book right now while Bridger's moving, check the raiding detachment. I just don't know if it requires a battalion or not. That's the real question. So let's take a look. Let's see. If it requires a battalion, then they 100% need an FAQ. If it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know if we'll see a change to allow the triple patrols again, honestly. So that, for me, is kind of the big question looking at them.
Oh, because patrols are gone?
Patrols are gone, yeah.
So how do you even play? Yeah, that's weird.
Exactly.
A lot of weird things changed suddenly.
It's a lot, yeah. I will say, I think troops and scoring and all that stuff is very important in the new edition. And Drukhari got some good fixes to their secondaries.
Yeah.
And they have great troops, So I think if nothing else, that's not bad at all. So detachment abilities, raiding force, real space raid. If a real space raid detachment contains Archon, a blah blah blah, a blah blah blah. I'm sure that there's nothing can go wrong about reading it this way.
Well, it's a tradition on the channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it raiding? No.
Yeah, it says raiding forces, and then there's real space raid. So raiding forces is the patrols.
Yeah.
Then real space raid, it just says a detachment contains, if a real space raid detachment.
Yeah. Oh, that's its own kind of detachment.
Here it is. No, this is classic. It's like doesn't actually work. Like they say if a real space raid detachment contains, but there's nothing that defines a real space raid. It looks like it actually does still work, based off of what we're looking at here. Don't at me on that, but
Yeah.
That is interesting. And frankly, if you use Battleforged, each Drakkar attachment must be designated a Cabal, Witch, or Homunculus, or Real Space. Your army can only include one Real Space raid detachment, Real Spirit raid. Okay, yeah, so it works. Perfect. So this may be the way the GW wants you to play Drakkar, right? Which is say it's going to be an Arks of Omen, Real Space raid detachment.
Yeah.
And you just get to kind of mix everything, which is cool. As a Drakkar player, I've been kind of wanting them to have a reason to play Real Space raid because it's just very fluffy. So...
And that replaces, that's like your chapter tactic. It replaces your chapter instead of being Cabal or
No,
Coven,
you get all the
are-
individual ones.
Oh.
It's a mix of them.
That's cool.
It just doesn't unlock some of the other stuff in the free CP, you know. But now you get 4 characters. The patrols were a way to get more than 3 characters.
Right.
So it solves some of the problems. It's exciting stuff. Thanks for having us look that up, honestly, because I was meaning to do that.
Yeah, that was interesting. Well,
Oh boy.
just don't look. I did find a deep strike where I'm in your deployment zone.
Yeah, I thought I might be just a little bit
I
short.
fit just one model
He's so tiny.
they're so small and they're hard to screen out. And I will likely charge to get a second unit into your deployment zone,
Yeah.
which will get me the 4 points. I can look at 12 for the remainder of the game on behind enemy lines. It's reasonable.
I think it's great. That's the great thing about this secondary is you can always recover
Pick it up, yeah.
Yeah.
We got a bit of shooting to do.
Yeah.
The flamer in combat can only flame aggressors, so flame on. Here is Gladys into aggressors. A little taste of your own medicine
I know,
here,
right?
Salamanders.
We love it.
There you go, yeah.
Okay.
And, trade.
This is AP1.
It is.
This is going to be
3s.
one guy covered. 2s.
Ooh, 2s.
2s for days.
In it.
He's going to trip ones.
Oh, we got A1.
Feeling pain.
Oh. Here we go.
Feeling pain.
Okay, so
Okay,
one at a
down to
time now.
one. Okay.
All right, got a guy down to 1. Hey,
That was embarrassing. I'll
that
be
was
honest.
worthwhile.
Thank you, sir.
I will now deal 3 damage to you in combat. That was a good use of our time.
Good talk.
Okay. Well, this Gladys has to flame those 5 intercessors
Naturally.
to tell them to stop intercessing
I love it.
in my business. 6 shots. Looking for the 3s. AP1.
Sounds great. 3s here.
To ignore.
Hiya! Good dog.
Yeah,
Nice.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Get out of here. The Terminator of mine that just came down will also shoot them.
That's rude.
So here is his ballistic grenade launcher.
Oh. Sounds promising.
Hiya! It's T3 shots, 1 shot, hits on a 2. It misses.
Not meant to
And then
Alright.
his axe, 2 hits, 4 on 4, 1
nice.
AP1 that you ignore.
Oh, 3 up. Nice.
You're good. Whoa, that's just, it's a shame, really.
Yeah. Grand shame.
We have 2 missiles to shoot 1 at a time into your poor apothecary.
No, he's just a... Wait, apothecary. Where's apothecary? Oh, no!
You lost your own
I was like,
apothecary.
that's not an apothecary, you silly.
Nope. No, we're shooting. So this is the guy who can reroll because he's not the character. Isn't that funny that the character's worse at
man.
shooting here than the unit? But
Right?
here's the unit. Not a 2 rerolling. Whoa, good thing. Got him.
Ah, dang it.
And then winning on a 2. And that's AP4.
Oh, okay.
And 5 damage.
Oh, no, that's fine. He's going to patch himself up.
He's going to patch
Like,
himself
I'm all right,
up.
coach.
Green Lemon Man.
Green lemon man.
Oh!
He can save
It
his
only
own
takes
skin.
3 damage.
Very nice.
Do I just leave him? Do I
So mean.
let him? Do I just kill him? in
Leave him to
combat?
his misery.
What else am
left.
What else am I shooting? There's really nothing else to shoot, so I guess we will finish him off. Here we go.
Look, you can try.
Oh, I will try. Here's the captain shooting him. Hits. Wounds. 5 damage again.
No problem. No
Yep,
problem.
no problem.
Green lemon man, let's go.
Oh,
Oh,
got him.
yeah, I'm not even going to roll the last
No,
one.
don't. It's tragic.
I
Okay.
mean, did you even deserve him? You kind of forgot about him.
I did. That's true.
We both.
That's on, yeah, that's on us.
I'm
I
done.
just thought you were like sneaking him back there because like you had a plan.
Well, no, I just needed to res the aggressors and then just hide as best as I could.
Right.
And then, you know, unfortunately, if he decided to go for him, much I can do.
Adrian, I can fall back and charge. Can I?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Do what you need.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fall back because I'm not dumb.
No, you're good.
I mean, I'm mostly dumb. And then I couldn't actually move this guy close enough
Because they weren't falling
because
back.
they were in the way.
Yeah.
But now that, yeah,
Totally
okay.
good. No worries.
I can actually. No,
Yeah.
we're gonna stay
No,
there.
you're
No,
good.
because I shot there.
Oh, I insist.
No, because I shot there.
Okay.
That's everything.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
All right.
Wow. Solar Watch. It's been a long time since I've been allowed to play Solar Watch. Okay, here we go. Charges. I have a very short charge with Custodian Guards. Bad parking job. Nice. So when you just fall back like an inch and then you charge back in.
It's so good.
We have Blade Wizard into both the Bike Chaplain and the Intercessors. In he goes.
Oh, Charlie, he's ready. He wants it.
Charlie doesn't know what he's getting himself into here, Adrian.
No,
he's not ready. Constantine Valdor is going to go into the Terminator and the Aggressors.
Oh, what a brave man.
He is a brave
Try
man.
not to be too brave.
Oh, get my 6 wounds out of the way of my giant scenic base.
Very nice.
And then we'll go with the Galatis backwards into Intercessors.
Okay.
I hedged my bets here. I didn't know which way I wanted to go. I don't know if a 7 will do it.
Ooh.
I do have +1 from Solar Watch.
Which is nice. Let me clear some locals for you.
4 and then, oh shoot.
Say clear some local?
Oh, I made a joke earlier about the moss being the locals.
They're
Keep
alive.
up. I'm building a repertoire. Not a repertoire.
This is world building.
World building.
Okay?
Yeah,
we're like
creating lore here, live on stream.
on air.
We're done.
Individual Bike Man is going to individually charge some, what is it, Devastators?
Devastators.
It's been so long since I've seen them on the table.
I know, you don't even recognize
So
them.
7 goes to 6.
Oh, it's so tempting. This is a regular guy?
Yeah, he has 2 wounds. You could just blast him off the table.
What do I need a CP for? Transhuman would be pretty nice. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead. You'll fail.
All right, 7 to 6.
I ain't scared.
He's not. It's been declared not
Should have
scared.
been scared.
That was a 9.
Well,
I ain't scared.
you weren't scared, so it was declared not scared.
Pretty savage.
Okay, so that gets me behind
Very nice. Very
any
nice.
lines.
Yeah.
Do I need help anywhere else? Is the question. You can't interrupt. Does my bike captain go backwards?
So rude.
Kill
Oh,
intercessors?
let's deal with them.
I'm pretty confident that
I feel like
3
they're in
Custodian
trouble.
Guard can kill 5 intercessors.
I mean, they did last time,
Yeah.
like overly.
Yeah.
I do have transhuman this time.
You do,
but-
yeah. Yeah. I really just want to be in your backfield, so I'm going to go into Devastators.
No.
And this is a longer. You have a tape measure.
Yeah, just roll it.
Okay. Didn't make it. Not a 6. I can tell you that much.
fair.
Not a 6.
Yeah.
Definitely not a 6. And not worth a command point. We do have a 1-inch charge with Terminator.
Yep.
He makes it.
Into them boys.
And then that's it.
Cool.
You can't interrupt, so I'm just going to get chopping.
I cannot. Let's do it.
Let's start with Acolytus. 5 plus D3 attacks. Would you like to transhuman, sir?
No.
No, I didn't think so. 6 attacks. 2s and 3s.
Sounds great.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's actually not that. Like, not many picks.
When it's 2s, it's
but
like...
it does it.
Yeah.
It does the
Oh
job.
my gosh. 6s, yeah?
6s, yeah.
6s for days, no problem, no sweat. They are all dead.
He did
On the first guy.
the job.
Yeah, Armor of Contempt, man. We're seeing it.
Yes.
We are definitely seeing it.
Makes a big difference.
All right.
Let's do the. I can't choose Acolytus. That's not legal. We're gonna go with Blade Wizard into your Bike Captain,
Excuse me?
Bike Chaplain.
Excuse me? Charlie Slaplin? Okay.
Yes, Mr. Charlie Slaplin.
He's ready.
I'm using the anti-character.
Yep, sounds good.
And
so flat 3 damage?
Makes me strength 6.
Yep.
So I'll be winning on 3s, rerolling wounds because you're a character.
Sounds great.
So 2s and 3s.
I don't like that. Don't like that none. All right, this is
4 up invulnerable.
4 up from the Faith for the Emperor!
Oh,
He lives.
quite good.
Just barely.
It's on 1.
He's on 1. I'll take it.
You got it?
I happen to have a wound marker from my dead friends.
Well, I wasn't counting on him being alive now, was I?
Oh, it's kind of nice.
All right, well, let's get our little buddies. We're going to go in with Custodian Guard here.
Cool. Who do I care about more? Just a second.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it.
He's thinking about it.
Do I care about them? What a horrible thing to say. I kind of do, actually.
Do they
in a
matter
weird
to
way.
me?
Like, I want these guys to live. But
You
these
also
guys
want
could
the
actually
objective.
score the thing for me.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So I'll transhuman.
He's transhumaning.
Is you winning on 3s?
I would be winning on 3s.
Yeah, let's do it.
Down to 4s. Oh, so this will be 2s and 4s.
And 1 CP.
They are within range of at least that captain.
Yeah, you're good. You're like
I'm just they're
double coverage there.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. It's just captains
They're,
everywhere.
they're all over the place. I'm looking for 4s here.
Sixes. Let's go. Sixes for intercessors to live. Okay, so 3 drop.
3 drop.
Obviously
don't kill the sergeant. That would be ridiculous.
Obviously.
Can't
I
kill
think
the
we need
sergeant.
to be efficient, so we'll kill. Wait, was it 2 or 3?
3.
Yeah. We'll go this way. Cool. Dash that.
And then 3 pocket knives.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
So done. Look, this is the first time we've remembered pocket knives all game.
They put away their spears. They pull out their little shanks. Oh no.
Oh, it's terrible. AP2.
Oh. 5.
Yeah, 1 damage. You take that 1 damage.
This is mostly an inconvenience.
This is just bullying.
Yeah. What the heck?
They just give you a paper cut.
Yeah. That really hurt.
We'll go to that bike.
Yep. Regular bike into Devastators.
Yeah.
Which you guys have never seen on the table before.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen them. Avenging Fallen has 2 more attacks here, and I really need you to not be there. Your laser cannons worry me. So I'll spend my last command point, but wait, do I? Yes, I do. So I'm out of command points again.
Checks out.
Valdor Trident.
Yeah, don't forget, there is a Thunderhammer in the squad. For you, if you don't kill him.
If I don't kill this man.
So this was a good call,
Right here.
actually.
2s and 2s. Oh, good thing I have extra attacks, huh?
Scary. Dang it. Okay. So 5s here, yeah?
AP3.
Oh, AP3?
Same weapon, just +1 to 1.
What the heck?
Yeah.
These guys
Well,
are
it's the
awesome.
same spear, just
Yeah, longer.
it's longer.
Made into a lance.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem very scientific. 6s! All right. Guess who lives?
The sergeant, I assume.
Yeah. Wait, do you have a shank?
I do, but it's 1 damage
Oh, wait. Oh, no. I messed up.
because it will pull you out of combat.
So, yeah, he can live, but he'll be out of combat.
Well,
That's a conundrum. Nah, you won't be able to interrupt next turn, so he'll just pass leadership and live. It's fine.
we're gonna skip the knife because it can't impact the game in any meaningful way.
That is entirely fair.
We'll go to this Galatis into aggressors.
Sounds great.
5 plus D3.
Yep. Oh, hold on. That's ongoing combat.
You're right. I have to go with Trajan, but he has 6 attacks, which was
Lords.
I rolled poorly. We'll keep his
Yeah, no worries. You're good.
6 attacks. Nah, he's gonna. Whoa.
Thinking about getting greedy here?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lose a Dreadnought. I'll just go into the Terminator. The one Terminator. Because you have to roll off to fall back. So
Yeah.
what do I care?
That's not bad. That's
One
not bad.
Terminator into him. I'm gonna get greedy. Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. no way
2s.
that he dies.
Rerolling for his own Warlord trait. Mm-hmm. And then strength 10.
Oh, that's 2s.
2s.
Oh,
Yeah, he did it. He went there. Yeah.
dang it.
AP3.
AP3, just like everyone, huh?
4 up.
Man
Yeah.
of the people. Ugh, 6.
We killed 1 Terminator.
Wait. Oh, you are going into the
Yeah. That's my greedy play.
Oh, I see.
That was my greedy play.
I was like, 4 ups. You
was
don't
to
get 4 ups.
kill-
I get 4 ups.
Was to kill the 1 Terminator. Because now I don't think you can kill my Galatis with aggressors.
Oh.
And then the Galatis gets to.
You wait. Okay.
Blend
fair
them
enough.
up.
Fair enough. Look,
It's now you.
I'll give it a try. I can't kill Trajan.
You definitely can't. He'll 0 out of damage if you're threatening to kill
There's
him.
no way, right? All right.
There's a 5 of Feel No Pain.
But you did charge them, yeah?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a little anger charge action. So 4 attacks on these guys, 5 attacks on the
lot. It's a
Sargento.
lot.
It's a lot of 1 damage attacks.
Where you putting these into the Galatis?
We're going to the Gladys. Wait, is he -1 in combat to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're already -1.
Yeah. I'm just like, it's coming back to me.
Yeah.
Forced into the Gladys. Let's go. Oh, no, that's okay. They're just all together.
It's fine.
They're just
Yeah.
all together. It's fine. And then 3's here. Okay. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. AP3 for 2 Damagios.
4 up Invulns.
Yep.
And
Okay.
then 6 up Venerable.
He's not venerable. He's a child.
He's down to 3.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh, I found the 3. There it is. All right.
Woof.
He's going to come get you. He had
Yeah.
6 attacks.
He's
We had
gonna
to
do a
roll
little
that.
tickle here
Yeah.
into the aggressors.
Into the aggressors. 2s. Trajan.
Yep.
And then 3s.
Rerolling 1s. There they are.
Trajan.
It's quite
There you
good.
go.
Looking for 6s. I'm gonna need
Oh,
at least 2 to have a guy live. Hup!
ha.
No, they did not live.
All right. My greed paid off.
There you go, squish.
And your chaplain can. Actually, both of these haven't fought yet.
Yes. Power! Okay, we're gonna start with the chaplain, because the only thing you can fight is the Blade Wizard, otherwise known as the Blade Champion.
I would pop my eagle head.
I had a feeling you might say that.
3 up Invuln for only right now.
4, the Litany, and the Anger Charge. Hitting on a 2.
No,
No rerolls. Boop. Well, I can reroll 1 to wound. Oh, hit transhuman.
Hit transhuman. I didn't.
No
I have
idea.
no idea.
You mind if I just?
Let's just do it over.
Okay. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice. 3s. Well, let's go.
Oh,
Amazing. I
it's
like
good.
it. I like
And
it.
that 6 is immortal.
6 is not immortal. It's not the relic.
Oh, he doesn't have the relic.
I know. I was trying to not start with 1 CP like
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
But
No,
apparently-
I just went all. I was like,
Yeah.
just this once.
I'm into
Let me
it,
this
man.
one time. 3 up in bones. Ooh, damage.
3. It's big. So yes, 3. So it's 2
Yeah.
plus 1.
All right, so then 6, 5 up funeral pain.
He's so tough.
He is quite tough.
Half.
So he has 4 left.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna use D12 for him.
Oh, you flexing.
I think he earned it.
I like it. Okay, so now the question is, bruh.
It's a good question.
It's a good question. I think I don't be greedy and I go
Into guard.
in the guard. He has fight first. He's gonna
He does have fight first, and he will kill everything. Yeah.
kill everyone.
But you can't fall back anyway. So,
That's true.
well, maybe you can't fall back.
But if he dies, then he's unlocked.
that is
And
correct.
he can charge first and kill them. Oh, it's bad news.
Oh, it's
It's real bad.
It's tricksy.
news. And you base me here, so I can't get on it. I think I need to gamble a bit and go for the Blade Wizard. I would say go for them, but this is the only way I can really get forwards here. So here we go. This is going to be the champion hitting a Blade Wizard on 4s for many reasons.
for all the reasons.
And here we go. Thunderhammer.
Bonk.
Oh,
That's good.
it connected, but with what? 3s here. Okay.
Good again.
3 plus invulnerable saves.
3 of them. I have no command
I
points.
feel silly now.
I didn't get my mail-in rebate.
That's true. Oh, you didn't.
Oh, it's 6 damage!
Write audio apps for you.
You guys live like this.
Mine doesn't hear me talking. That's how I live with it.
That's fair.
Wait, do you have your set that when you turn up, the Siri comes on? I have to hit my button for Siri to come
Oh,
on.
no.
Here's what I found.
It's pulling up Megan Trainor.
Your favorite artist?
Frantically
I just
pressing buttons.
can't get enough, you know? Okay.
With 5-ups. I need 3 5-ups on 6 dice.
Which you did last time.
Or he's dead. Oh, he dies exactly. You killed the unkillable Blade Wizard.
With a free Thunderhammer.
With a free Thunderhammer. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it is, right?
Okay.
I love it.
It's getting saucy.
Oh, it is. Now, I can't take the point from you because you have so many bodies, but I
do
will
have
take the pile closer.
Several bodies.
And, woof.
Woof.
Yeah,
I agree.
that is...
Lots of woof.
It's pretty crazy. Now, I know I owe you some leaderships. I don't think you owe me anything.
No.
I've lost 4 here. I have the Sargento alive, which is 8.
Sounds right.
We're gonna have
That would be 9.
We're gonna have to check now. What's
Well,
the
while you're-
leadership of a Devastator Sergeant? Don't you know? Al?
Checking.
Nobody knows.
How's it going?
Thank you for your gifted memberships, Mr. Noisy5, a little while back.
Mr.
Thank you so
Noisy,
much.
thank you so much. Greatly
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you, Michael Cody, for gifting a membership.
Michael Cody.
Thank you, Michael
Y'all
Cody.
are awesome. I will say we have currently been gifted 67 memberships this stream,
Oh,
just
okay.
in case anyone's curious about making it a cooler number.
Maybe like
68.
77? Is that how we're going for?
77, that's exactly
Okay,
what I was
yeah,
going
yeah,
for.
Okay, we were on the same page.
Exactly,
All
exactly. He ran.
right. Yikes.
After all of that, like he's gonna live, be a hero. Over here, we did lose 3 with the intercessors, so all on a 6 as well. We can run. We're good, and everyone else is dead, so we're fine. Wow.
Scoring.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
How about that?
Scoring. So I get 4 on behind,
Very
because
cool.
we done did that one.
It was great.
And 3 on assassinate. And you wanna tally up no prisoners?
Oh no. Okay. Oh my
There's a
gosh.
lot over
There you
there.
go.
Devastation. So
Do
it
the
was
math.
3 from the Terminator squad alone,
Uh-huh.
1.5 from the aggressors.
Okay.
Let's just call it 2 from the aggressors.
Okay.
That's close. Then, how many intercessors are actually alive? 1 and a bit of a squad, which means you killed 3 and a bit. So that is going to be 3 more points.
So we're at 8.
We're at 8,
And then 2 dev squads.
which is going to be 1 more each.
Yeah. So I'm at 10,
And that's it.
which with the 2 bonus points puts me to 12. Because there's 2 break points. There's a 5 break point and a 10 break point.
That's right.
So I'm at 12, no prisoners.
And that's all you get.
That's all I get for the whole game.
All right, cool. With that, it's over to the Salamanders, turn 4.
Yep.
Let's take a look here. We have some scoring at the start of the turn. We are on 1 and 2 objectives, so hold 1, hold 2 for 8 points. We have 2 banners, so we're scoring 2 there. No. Dang it. I looked at Promethean Creed for a second. Oh, this guy does get Promethean Creed because he did manage to get on the point. So,
And he didn't die.
Sorry. 1 point for Promethean Creed.
Yeah. Because he didn't die.
Because he didn't die. And that's it. Looking at command phase stuff, Vulcan Histan is going to go ahead and chapter master himself because he's a beast, and sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Over here, Charlie Slaplin going to go for turning off all rerolls is 2 CP.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't do that. So we'll turn on full rerolls. No, 2+. Cool.
Yeah.
He's going to Hulk out for another 2+.
Ah,
Oh, scary.
he's mad.
He's very mad.
You won't like him when he's mad.
And look, that's going to be it for the
So
command phase.
you spent the CP, right?
No.
No,
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
I have one. I believe Adrian also has
Yeah, everyone has one. Never
Yes.
mind.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was just making sure he couldn't do it.
one. One's all around.
Oh.
Excellent. Cool. We can take a question.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike Cody, for gifting another membership.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
There's one more part to John Smith's question.
Sure.
Do you always have to run real space to get all your sessions? Thank you.
Now, probably.
Now you do. Before you could run
3 patrols.
yeah, or even a couple battalions or whatever.
right.
And the only way to get all of them currently is your Arks of Omen detachment as a real space raid, which, make of that what you will.
I would believe that that's how they intend for you to play now.
Yeah, I can see it, right? They're doubling down on kind of like the classic gameplay.
Yes.
The classic archetypes, such as thousands of Marines everywhere. Beetle Marines swarming the board.
It's kind of, I feel like they've incentivized oops all blank,
yes.
which is fun. Like that's,
Yeah.
maybe they're taking inspiration from Sigmar, where often your army is like largely one data sheet, and then you have some supporting stuff, which is a style of play that a lot of people enjoy. It doesn't oversimplify. It doesn't like solve all the problems and like let you just pick one thing, but it allows you to focus yourself.
Right.
It takes some of the variables out of the equation.
Yeah, exactly. And a little Tanglefoot going on here. Little Tanglefoot.
Well, thank you. Peaches the Destroyer.
Hey, what's up?
Armor of Contempt would have been a great rule to keep around for Space Marines if they didn't just start handing it out to everyone else as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, the way that they justified the rule made it so they kind of had to apply it to everyone, right?
But they didn't even keep consistent. Like, if Armor of Contempt is Ceramite armor is really tough.
Right. Repentia wouldn't get it.
Right.
And Kodiaz would get it.
And Custodes would get it.
Is
And
it?
Sisters of Battle would get it.
They did.
They didn't. Sisters of
Oh,
Silence
Sisters of Silence.
would get it. They didn't get it.
Yeah, that's
They're in
true.
power armor.
That's true.
And like, there's a lot of things that are supposedly just better than power armor. And
Supposedly.
yeah, I don't know. It was a weirdly implemented rule.
Yeah, I agree. Really curious to see how things shake out. I like the secondary changes for Space Marines a little bit. They're not amazing. As you see, we have the same problem with shock tactics and stuff like that. So I'm honestly surprised they didn't get more help there, frankly.
Yes, a lot of factions, it seems like they were either overlooked, like Custodes secondaries did not change,
Yeah.
and
Right.
they could have changed in a couple of ways.
Yep.
Not that I'm saying Custodes are weak, I'm just saying like it's a bad user experience. It's a bad it feels bad to play the game with secondaries that just don't make any sense. Whether or not your faction is strong.
Yeah, I agree. That is going to be it for movement. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We've got some Psychic to do.
To battle.
We're going to start with a nice smite. If we could just not fight you, that would be great.
That would go a long way.
So here we go. Smite into the bike. Hi up! It's a 7. Looking for a D3 mortal wounds. 2.
It's big too.
He needs a 6 here to live.
A 6.
Oh,
No.
wow, I'm genuinely shocked.
You killed a bike
I did it.
with
I did it, Mom.
mind bullets.
Mind bullets. Turns out. Okay, cool. So that was fantastic. And then we're going to go ahead and throw on Fire Shield. Mm-hmm. Nice.
You got it.
Put it on a Vulcan because he's a boss. And that's it for Psychic.
Cool.
Yeah. Shooting time. Let's see. Charlie Slaplin going to shoot at the 3 wound Gladys. Is going to kill it.
He
He
could
only has 4 bullets, and he's going to use 3
do.
of them to kill you.
do it.
3's here.
Yeah.
Oh, so far so good. 5's here. Okay. Salamander reroll.
Oh, we got one of those.
Oh, Just one AP2, AP. Oh, sorry. I actually didn't declare.
You could stay in tactical, right? Because
I
now
don't think you care.
I don't care.
So I'll just stay in tactical. So AP2.
Yeah. 4 up. No, 6 up. No. So he's down to 2.
Down to 2. Look, what more can you ask for? Yep. Cool.
Yep.
There's all this like small arms fire, which doesn't really matter. Even these guys, it's like tiny. We'll do pistols here into here.
Ooh.
Let's go. Nice. And 5s. 1, just 1 AP because they're normal. Oh no, it's no AP. Blade Guard get the special pistols.
I made it.
Cool, you're good there. That is going to be it for the Houston that matters. We're going to get charging.
Let's do it.
Man,
I don't think I have any tangle puts to declare.
so sad. And not even enough of a threat to tangle with. Charlie Slaplin going into these guard. Huzz up. E-Dog. And then El Capitan into Guardians. No! Do I
even need the tangle put?
My powers are unlimited.
Come closer, my
It's
dear.
still a 6. This doesn't. Oh god, it hurts. Everything hurts. 1 CP? Yeah, spend it. Let's go. That's not 6.
It never goes well for you.
Dang it. You should never do it. All right, that's going to be it for the charges. We're getting into combat. Charlie Slaplin, it's on.
The question is, do I interrupt or do I transhuman?
Right.
And I think I transhuman.
Yeah.
So I'm going to transhuman. Oh, do I get it? Maybe I can do both.
Oh!
Constantine Valdor from the top rope. No.
That was amazing. Hitting on 2s, we get the reroll, which is nice. Let's go. Oh, very cool. Very nice. Winning on a 3s here.
4s, I transhuman.
4s here. I'm just going to skip your rolls. I get 1 reroll. I'm going to need it. That was a good call there. Huh! Centimeter. Dang it. So I can kill 2 of them, maybe?
1?
Should have gone to Assault Doctrine. So this is a 3 still?
Yeah, 3 up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pair of 3 ups. Oh, that's gone. I will fail one.
Okay, well, you know what? That's fair.
And that's 3 damage
That is
because you're
3.
hulked out.
We're hulked out.
I will pull the guy not on the point.
And then you can fight.
No. Oh, because first on charger.
Yeah.
So the interrupt, the whole. Never mind.
Okay.
Everything.
I was not willfully withholding on information.
Don't worry about it.
I was
Don't-
just lamenting my charge, which was supposed to be the other combat.
Yeah.
So this is going to be 2 Custodian Guard into something.
Ooh.
You can go into either. He's got 2 Intercessors or Charlie Slaplin on 1 wound.
You know, I just have to kill the intercessors because everybody else can deal with the chaplain.
I feel like that's true.
Yeah. So here we go into intercessors.
Yep.
High up, 2s.
Very nice.
And could you? No. 3s. Wow. Transhuman would not have mattered.
Could I roll all 4 ups? Yes, obviously.
You could.
Especially if I roll 1 at a time.
This is an intercessor. You know, you get 6 out.
Oh, dang it. So they're dead. Cool, cool.
All right. Well, cool.
That is my turn. Did not go well. Let's see. Scoring it up. We have no bombs, no shock tactics. We got our banners. No creed. Yep. And that's going to be it for me. Let's go over to Bridger. I think we're almost at the pineapples.
We're
safe
almost
word.
yelling fruits.
So we can start kind of walking through what we think is going to happen here.
Yeah, yeah.
And kind of rolling important rolls.
So I get
Primary.
command.
Because points are close, but Bridger's about to run away with it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I get I hold 3 for 12 on primary. I move on to my next my last karate Captaris. You can't
Absolutely.
reroll hits in combat, which is vaguely relevant.
Yeah.
I do have fallback and charge, so these guys are gonna fall back and fight there.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I can then flame on,
Yep. Absolutely.
take his 2 wounds with him. I really just want to be in your backfield, but I also want to kill characters.
Yeah. Totally.
So we're gonna hop. Ooh, I got my step goal, which was very low because I haven't left my house in 2 weeks.
You did it.
We're gonna hop over here because we just want to kill characters.
Absolutely.
These guys want to walk it in. This
Yep.
is like when you take a knee in the end zone or something.
He's making a play.
Advance this guy.
Yeah.
For 12. 4 plus 6 is 8. 10. Look, we were all over the shop there.
Oh right. Fast Terminators.
And then
Oh my God.
that was your wound. He's not on one. See what you're doing there?
Offensive.
We just run into the middle to really lock it down.
You got it.
There's no bombs I can plant. I think I move Trajan this way now,
Sure.
and well, let's do it.
Sounds great. Woof. So we can do some shooting here. Shooting and fighting. You're gonna kill this guy.
Yes.
Right.
So I have 46 flamers here.
Yeah.
I think that'll
Yeah.
probably get him.
Yeah. And worst case, this guy makes this one tiny charge.
Exactly, yeah.
He fights, so he's gonna die there. You wanna do some shooting and fighting here?
Sure. We'll shoot the Gravis Captain. They'll hit. You're T5, right?
I am T5.
Then 2 wounds.
I'm a tough boy.
You ignore the AP,
Oh.
and you take no damage.
I like it.
We have a missile into Librarian. It's
Nice.
wounds.
Yep. Straight through.
Yep. Till morning. 5 damage.
Oh, just 5? Oh, he's dead. I thought he was apothecary.
Cool.
Cool.
And then we have a charge into the other character over there.
Yeah. Vulcan. Hestan.
Hacha.
Who I have
Yep.
no idea what he's like.
And then I don't even know if these custodian cards are supposed to charge you. I think you intervene if I don't, so I have to charge you.
I will.
In they go.
Sounds good.
And then I've now put myself. Oh, you can't interrupt. So I've not put myself in.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
So we'll fight first with Captain.
Absolutely. He's not Primaris, I don't think. No, he's not.
No, because he's old. Yeah, he's old.
He's an old model. He's not the Adrax, the new one.
So it'll be 2s and 2s.
Yep.
Rerolling both. Tip of the spear to you.
Indeed.
All right, there you go.
Whoa. AP? 3? 4?
Yeah,
3?
3.
4 up. Captain. Oh. Look, it was pretty good.
2 damage each.
2 each. Okay, so we're hanging in there. I'll take it. Save the CP. Down to 1 wound.
Oh, the knife could do it.
Oh no! Bring it on, son.
And this is lower AP, so you would, if you were going to reroll, you would reroll this one.
100%.
That does wound.
AP 1,
2.
2. I have a 2 up save.
You, it's 4 up.
Either way. Oh, that could be a CP.
Well, that would be a
That's
good
a CP right
place to
there.
CP. Is that
Come
one?
on! Yes!
He's alive.
Okay, let's go! And over here?
Right.
McKinnon?
Yeah. I will probably spend. I do spend on Avenge the Fallen.
Yep, sounds
Plus
good.
2 attacks each, because their squad got obliterized.
Yep. Oh, that's just ones that died this phase, I think.
No, it's just if the squad is. It used to be plus 1 attack per model that died this phase. Now it is plus 1 attack if you're below full, plus 2 attacks if you're below half.
That's right. That's right.
Which
That's good.
It's
I like it.
better in some ways and worse in others.
Yeah, that's fair.
There you go.
Jeez. Yep. Up to the 4+ invuln. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's 8.
He's very dead. That's kind of crazy. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I kind of expected the opposite of how those went.
Yeah,
but
exactly. Now Vulcan has stand. Vengeance!
And
for
-1 to
Cadia.
hit. Radiant Mantle.
Ah, fiddlesticks.
Wee.
Oh, yeah, you were -1 to hit. Oh, well. I had fire shield. Fire shield.
Oh, I would. Yeah.
You okay? Oh, no. We're good? It's
No,
a spear.
I'm -1 to hit.
Oh, no.
I remember.
Oh, no. You remember your rules. All right, there you go. So that's 2 saves at AP 2.
Force. Most excellent. Good
Okay,
game.
sir.
How do we? You could probably just hit the button. We don't need to.
Yeah, we know Custodes win.
Fiddle faddle
We
over
don't
the
need
points.
to know by how much. Honestly, really fun game. That was very educational.
Enlightening.
Very, very enlightening. What are your thoughts overall? First game into everything, right? No Armor of Contempt, where you have new secondaries-ish, new points, everything.
So I think one thing that worked heavily in my advantage here
Yeah.
is it was a horde, which allowed me to take secondaries that Custodes are comfortable doing, which is like fighting you in the streets.
Yeah.
And Salamanders are playing to a game plan that also involves fighting me in the streets.
Exactly. Yeah.
And as we see here, without Armor of Contempt,
Yep.
Custodes win that street fight. Like that's just not. I think it would take pretty crazy dice for it to swing the other way.
Yeah.
So that's like, it's cool that Custodes can now win some street fight matchups because people don't have Armor of Contempt anymore. I was surprised at the amount of shooting that you can put in a Custodes list and still win the street fight.
I know.
It's nice.
That was the most shocking thing for me. Turn 1 is how much good shooting you had that was efficient against the army. I was like, wow, that actually, because it's not a list built around that. You just have
it's
some
just
in
incidental,
there,
yeah.
you know?
And you can build lists around it that will still win street fights. If you spam bikes,
Yeah.
they're good at fighting, as we saw.
Those are great.
And the missiles are still ridiculous. The dreadnoughts are great. You can run 3 Achilles.
Yeah.
They have a 5-up invuln, which is a liability. But I mean, how much of Custodes can you really afford to put all your anti-tank into?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
you
That's
run
the
out.
thing. Yeah.
So I think Custodes are well positioned. There are still very bad matchups for them. Eldar are going to dance around Custodes just like they've always done.
Yep.
And that's going to be a skill matchup. The Custodes players are going to have to play really well, and the Eldar players are going to have to not make mistakes. And now it's an interesting game. But the street fights are going back into the favor of Custodes, which I'm so happy to have.
Honestly, yeah, that's what they're good at, right?
That's what they should be good at. So it was sad that they were losing street fights.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those are my thoughts. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I think a lot of this, like you said, both of our armies wanted to do the same thing here. Both wanted to be bullies in the middle. But in this case, the Salamanders lost so much durability that they just weren't able to. So frankly, my game plan should have shifted in a post-AOC world. This should be Promethean Creed,
Right.
except I'm going to be scoring less points, but it's going to be more consistent, right? Shock tactics, pretty risky in this. In hindsight, I think it's pretty risky for me to take because the only thing I'd want to trade back and forth is the middle.
Right.
And having played it now, one person's going to have like they're going to dominate the middle, right? What I thought might happen is we're going to kind of trade back and forth. You kill some guys, I would kill some guys, pushing back and forth. But you just took it and dominated, right? So I think Space Marine players are going to need to kind of adjust the way that they make their lists. The free points are awesome; they're fantastic. Devastators are great and free basically, but you are much more fragile. And so think about the ways that you want to kind of build your list around that. The Terminators were awesome; they're way cheaper, and ultimately weren't affected by AOC. So I think they're definitely a big winner. And the Flamers, I just should have recognized the threat of the Melta sooner, right?
Right.
They
Gravis
should have
isn't
been
as
hidden.
indestructible as it used to be.
Exactly. It should have been a counter charge, counter shoot unit. And to your point about like the shooting and the bikes and melt and all that stuff, I think this is really something that people should be interested in now. So on Saturday, I'm most likely going to be running Agrippina again, which gets the extra AP and half range.
Yes.
And I was playing this as a way to deal with AOC.
Right.
But it's actually still quite interesting now that you're doubling down on
They
going
just don't
into
get
these
a
meta
save.
armies.
Yeah, it's real good.
Exactly. So I think it's something really interesting. Don't let up on your Melta and your other things just because there's less, armor saves around.
Right.
So,
I think we're going to see a cool like rock, paper, scissors of list building, where we're going to have very mobile lists that take advantage of lists that don't have OBSEC, because now there are the possibility of not having OBSEC, and you can just be like, they said I don't have to take troops anymore, so I'm not taking troops anymore, which will then beat the all-rounder list. And I think the all-rounder list beats the mobile list beats the hammer, and the hammer beats the all-rounder. And we're going to see a cool balance of like, matchups are interesting again, and like the way that you have to play the game changes from matchup to matchup, and it's not, here's my game plan, I'm going to do the same thing every game. I'm excited.
Everything is shaken up, and I think it's great. And one last point before we move on. To that point, I like that you actually did not choose troops as your compulsory option, but you didn't abandon them completely. You actually took that as an opportunity to say, I'm going to have one big squad and one cheap kind of throwaway squad, and kind of play through there. And I think that finesse is going to be really important in building these new detachments.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It unlocks a lot of factions who have great troops but don't want to spam them. But it also unlocks factions that want to spam their troops.
Run up to 12 now. Crazy.
That's a lot of troops. Guard, 120 guardsmen.
120 Harlequins.
No, I refuse.
But yeah, 100%. Our guard and all those kind of MSU horde factions,
It's gonna be cool.
Well, with that, do we have any more questions?
Yes, we do. It might be a stools night.
Oh,
okay. We can.
It's been a while since we've had stools, but
it's been a while. Cheers, guys.
I don't think they're at hand,
Give
but
us
we
a
can go
moment.
grab. How's it going, chat?
You taking them on a trip?
Taking
On
them
a
to another
journey.
room?
On a journey.
He's gonna start getting fuzzier too as he leaves the room too, which will be good.
Oh no, I'm gonna mute him.
Get all crackly. All right.
Are we ready? Are we ready, y'all?
Let's do it.
Whoop. Let's do it.
Adrian,
ready.
did you forget how to stool?
I did. It's been so long. We have the book in hand.
Well, thank you, Zingsbar. Happy New Year's. How many dreadnoughts do you need to have on a list to consider it spam? I have 3 of each Contemptor variant and 2 Telemons. Should I pick up a 3rd Telemon?
Yes.
That's certainly spam. You have achieved spam. I think anything over 3 dreadnoughts, most people would consider dreadnought spam. It's kind of just like however much you want to run.
Yeah, totally.
Like in the time of Space Marine dreadnought spam, you would have like 5, but they didn't have enough good dreadnoughts to run more than 5, and they were expensive enough. Custodes have no problem with, like every single dreadnought type is good.
Yeah.
So you could bring 12 dreadnoughts. I don't think you have points for 12 dreadnoughts, but it wouldn't be bad if you were allowed. So just run as many as you want to run, and try stuff. That's like the fun thing now. Just try stuff, see what feels good, what you enjoy playing, the playstyle that suits you. Now's a good time to just experiment.
Everything's new.
Well, thank you, Iamon, who agrees. Yes, Zingsbar, you should.
Thanks, Ian. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jordan K. Hey, Titans. I've been lurking since Alpha Legion showed on the channel. Or have I?
Oh.
With the Arks updates, is Surprise Brass Scorpion viable for Alpha Legion? This is probably a Zach question, but your thoughts regardless.
Surprise, because you can reserve it for free now?
We didn't talk about free reserves.
We didn't, actually.
Oh, dude, it changes the game so much.
It's very, very exciting, honestly.
Will you explain what free reserves you mean?
So basically, before, to put units in reserve, you'd have to pay 1 CP roughly for every power level of units. So it can get quite costly, and for these big units, it was like 2 or 3 CP guaranteed. So suddenly, you can just do that for free, which is super exciting. Alpha Legion unlocks the ability to... wait, do they have a separate one?
I think they have a different kind of reserve. A lot of the faction-specific reserves is like spend CP to reserve in a different way.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't know about the Brass Scorpion. I think it's going to be exciting and cool. But there's Alpha Legion Secondary. My God, it's good.
Yeah, turning off objectives
It's
is
so good. On top of being like an automatic 15 points. So it's an exciting time to be playing Alpha Legion, Brass Scorpion and otherwise. But if you have like between 2 lists, one that has a Brass Scorpion and one that doesn't, you always pick the Brass Scorpion one.
You do.
It's just the coolest.
And I think there's a lot of cool strategies that are now unlocked by free reserves.
Yeah.
And it gets rid of a lot of the Alpha Strike. People are just going to reserve more.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can still play shooty army. It's not like it invalidates shooty armies. You're still bringing shooting stuff and reserving it now.
Yeah,
like
exactly. And reserves are just, it's just more tactical, right? It's like really hard to even beta strike someone with reserve, frankly. It's always like small units that want to pop up later and threaten. So it just keeps the game more interesting, you know?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, we already did this one, but it seems appropriate now. Thank you, Commander Crunk. Glory to the Emperor.
Glory to the Emperor.
Thank you, Dramatics the. What up, Titans?
Hey, guys.
How are y'all tonight? Just got here, so don't know if you've covered this already. Thoughts on the Nids and Quins major nerfs? I think Quins are dead, and Nids need to find new lists.
Yeah. I'm always reticent to say dead
Yes.
because someone will figure it out.
Yep.
But they are certainly in trouble, and they're going to have to play differently than any of the builds we've seen now. I don't know what it means. Maybe Mega MSU, but...
I think the way that you will see Harlequins is more of a support to a Craft Worlds list.
which they are allowing, right? You can take that Allied Patrol, you get all the bonuses. So you'll see that. Nids, Bridget, do you know how much a Zoanthrope is now?
150 points?
Bruh. The non-character version. So they
Oh,
were,
a Zoanthrope.
They were 50 points.
Okay. Now they're like 100.
They're 70. They went up 20 points each. So it's 60 points increase for the base squad. It's crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
That is more than a second
Zoanthropes
character.
have always been, to me, obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's one of those units where I look at it and I'm like, this is no fun to play against.
I agree.
Like, it's so hard to
I
interact
agree.
with this unit, and it just does mortal wounds, and like, what am I supposed to do? How do I win?
Right.
I shoot at it and it has a good invul and I feel bad, or I don't shoot at it and it just picks off my whole army over the course of the game.
I guess I'm torn, and I understand this is also like GW dealing with also customers.
Yep.
You know, there are people we know with a ton of Zoanthropes, 18, 27, whatever it is. You might say those people deserve it,
Yeah.
but ultimately you can do 2 things, right? You can limit it, which is frankly I think the design. If you took the customer out of it, you said design-wise, maybe don't nerf them out of like existence. Just
Right.
make it so you can only take 1 squad, so you can't spam it, you can't overly push it. But they don't have that.
Or you just shift them into doing a different job. Like Warlock Conclave
That's the other thing,
is a similar style of unit where it's not just like, well, all it does is a ton of mortal wounds. That's all it can ever do. Like a Warlock Conclave casts it's just Psychers. Like, why can't they just be Psychers and not only 2 mortal wounds?
Well, what about this? We're still stuck in this paradigm of psychic powers only doing mortal wounds.
Yes.
I still am a proponent of like that could be a different damage profile, right? That just like does something cool.
It could be like a gun in the shoot phase. Like you roll to wound, it has a
Which
strength.
is what they used to be.
What they used to be.
So I don't know, it's not crazy. For whatever reason, I don't think Nids are in as much trouble as Harlequins. Some people do, and I don't know them as well as they do perhaps, but I think they're in trouble. They're in trouble.
Thank you, Three Amigos Studio.
Oh, hi.
Howdy, Titans.
Hey, what's up?
Loving this new breath of life into my Dark Angels, but feeling disappointed with my Eldar. Did anything change their secondaries? Good luck, Adrian.
Oh, all of Eldar.
I got some bad news for you. The hidden paths.
Oh yeah,
gone.
yeah. Well, okay, but I think that's a healthy change
Yeah.
if they can get other ways to score points. Like that was
Yeah.
an uninteractive, boring way for them to play.
Yeah.
I don't even think Eldar players enjoyed Hidden Path. They took it because it was
Yeah.
good,
That's fair.
but like, was it fun? Did you
Right.
enjoy that experience, or did you put 5 Rangers on your gateway right outside your deployment zone?
That's fair. That's a fair point. I think. Can you check one thing for me? Can you check scout the enemy?
Scout the enemy.
The part, does it still say Rangers or does it say Outcast?
Does still say Rangers.
Ah, for the
That
sake.
should say out. Just like Custodes, their secondary should not be battle round. It should be player turn.
Exactly.
This should
Which
not
they
say
fixed
Rangers.
for many factions, by the way.
But this should say Outcast. You're right.
Yeah.
And it's 2 and 4. It was 2 and 4 before.
I think it was always 2 and 4, yeah. And then
I don't think this
Wrath of
changed.
Cain, probably the same.
No, I
remember
think
being
this
the
was slightly. It's 1 for combat, 1 for shooting, and 2 for both. No, that's what it was before.
I think that's what it was before. So the Eldar, the Asuryani secondaries themselves, not amazing, took a hit of anything.
Yeah.
However, there are other ones which they're going to be quite good at still. So engage in all fronts, got an interesting change. 2 victory points if you're in all 3 quarters, and you have to be 6 inches away from each quarter, like it is right now. However, if you go into all 4 quarters, you only have to be 3 inches away from each table quarter.
Right.
Very interesting.
Which
actually.
is that's a cool change.
good
I
for
like
mobile
that.
armies, right? You don't have to overcommit like you kind of had to do before.
When it was so hard to be in all 4 table quarters.
Yeah.
Like 6 away, you have
Right.
to, because you were 6 away on one side, and then you had to be 6 away on the other side. So you needed at least a 12-inch move.
This tiny little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
was-
right. And you had to like go right until the edge.
Yeah.
So that's better. Behind enemy lines is a great change for Eldari.
Oh, it's so
and I will say great change for Harlequins too. You know. So.
What about the crazy? They just got rid of Pierce the Veil. Did they get rid of Pierce the Veil a long time ago? I don't play psychic factions.
You know what?
I don't, like that's not me. I don't do that.
I didn't. That didn't even register.
That they got rid of Pierce the Veil because it was dumb.
It might be gone. It might have been gone for a whole.
It might have been
already,
gone
I
for
don't
a
know.
while. We could be
Psychic
out of touch.
interrogation. Now you need line of sight.
Good.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Actually, there's a clever thing in there. I know we're getting off track, but there's a clever thing. It says the target of the spell must be able to see you. So if you're Morty or a Chaos Knight, you can target someone because they can see you even though they can't see you.
Oh.
So it makes it so those big monsters,
cool.
big creatures can still do it. which
You know
is
what else it does?
I was like,
Makes Tyranids who cast through each other not work.
whoa! That's kind of crazy.
That's the first thing I thought of when you said that. I was like, why does that matter? Unless
Right.
you're casting through some. Oh.
I'm thinking with portals.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Anyways, we have lots of thoughts. And yeah, there's lots to discuss.
Thank you, Adrian. Andrew, Middlemoss. Happy New Year, Titans.
New
With
Year.
AOC removed, do you see a rise in autocannon, heavy bolter spam, AP1 stuff to deal with increased marine bodies? Or is Melta spam still king? Go Sallies.
I'm so sorry.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't think autocannons are still expensive for the profile. The newer autocannons are actually quite good. Over the years, they've been making newer autocannons with different names
Yeah.
that are saucy. They're interesting. But heavy bolters, I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
Because like Guard has a heavy bolter stapled to every chassis in the book. Everything just comes with a heavy bolter. And it was something that was so bad in Armor Contempt you didn't bother shooting it. You were like, like
Right. They got 2 saves.
hitting on 4s and you have 2 up saves. Like, why am I bothered? But now I'm interested. I think heavy bolters are probably back. I don't think for Space Marines. Like, what Space Marine unit takes a heavy bolter that couldn't take a free las cannon?
Well, I think no, we're thinking against Space Marines because they're 2 damage.
Right. But who's taking the heavy bolter?
Oh.
Guard's gonna take it.
Yeah.
Sisters, maybe.
Oh, Sisters would be cool. That would actually be cool. Can you still take them in CSM squads? It used
Yeah,
to be in
their
the
version
fifth.
of Devastator has heavy bolter.
The Havocs.
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 Can take heavy
you
bolters,
could?
yeah.
That's probably actually I haven't looked at the Havoc points. I think it's interesting. I'm interested in them for fists as well because as I mentioned, my one concern with AP1 is cover. Guess what fists do? They ignore cover. Guess what fists can do now? Stay in Devastator Doctrine. So the entire game, the AP2 ignore cover.
They actually get to do their thing.
Well, they don't get the +1 damage because that would only be with like autocannons or higher.
But
But it is cool.
you literally never got it before because you couldn't shoot turn 1.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now maybe it's fringe benefits.
I think it's interesting.
I'm excited for
Yeah.
that.
Again, I don't know, but I'm interested in this, and this.
Right. Oh, actually, now that I'm thinking more about this, Iron Hands
Yeah.
will definitely run heavy bolters. Like, you can run Dreadnoughts with 4 heavy bolters.
Yeah.
You have planes with heavy bolters. Like, Iron Hands with heavy bolters is interesting.
Suppressors are interesting.
So many units we haven't seen in 8. You know how long it's been since we played the majority of our Iron
I
Hands?
know, it's so sad. Fire Raptor can stay on the shelf, though.
No, heavy bolters.
Nobody needs that.
Adrian, think of the heavy bolters.
I do have a fist one.
That was it, Mel. We're done.
We're good.
Just letting you have your moment. Thank you, Nurgle Matthew. Bridger, hear me out.
Yeah.
Custodes bikes, plus LOV bikes, plus Mark of Nurgle, winning one of my secret winning lists.
Wait, what's the Mark of Nurgle part?
That I'm a little confused about.
I was on board.
But, yeah, so Leagues of Votan bikes are OPSEC.
Yeah.
And I think they keep the OPSEC even when you sleep them. Because it's just a thing they have.
What?
So that would give you OPSEC for your bike spam list.
Yeah.
And then you can, I think, pay a command point to have 2 bike captains, which is the 2 HQs that you need.
Yes.
And you pay the CP, you pay the tax. Just because the whole list is bikes now. Oh, you would need 1 HQ not on a bike for the Votan.
Ichen.
They don't have a bike.
Ichen.
Oh, he's basically a bike.
Ichen.
He's a human bike.
He's a human. He's not a human, but
And he's not a bike. Look, Nurgle Matthew, I love it. I want to see it. Get some games in. Report back to me. It's probably really good.
that's amazing.
Well, thank you, Tanu Vane.
Hey.
My favorite battle reports are when you two are playing. Are you going to do another Thousand Suns match? Has Wrath of Magnus been changed?
Oh.
Wrath of Magnus, I believe, is gone.
That wouldn't surprise me. It was like I know I keep saying that, like I'm the arbiter of changes, but
Right.
like, it was dumb. Let's all be real, it was dumb for everybody. You weren't happy playing against it because you couldn't interact.
Yeah.
And you weren't happy playing it because Magnus couldn't do it.
I know.
And it dictated how you played your psychic phase, which was the whole army. Like
Exactly.
it was unfun all around.
Well, but they did keep the one which I like even less, which is the kill things within the psychic phase.
Sorcerer's prowess.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you're a psyker? Well, let's like name all the psychic powers.
Name all-
And you have to kill things in the psychic phase, which means you have to like plan on like not shooting, not charging.
Yeah.
You know, it's really weird. So basically, if anyone had 4 faction-specific secondaries, if you were like a standalone book, you would
Yeah.
go down to 3.
Yeah.
And if you were a successor book, like all the Space Marine ones, you actually went down to 1. So they kind of just reduced the problem set everywhere, which overall I agree with.
Makes it easier to balance.
Yeah, I think that's why they did it,
But
honestly.
some of the decisions they made on which got cut are like, really? That was the one you cut?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good question. Yes, we will play Thousand Suns 100%. And you're going to see more of us playing together because one of the things we're doing in the new year, as we mentioned, is going back to really playing more cross shows. It was helpful to have us do the crazy schedule we started in fall, but now that we're kind of set up and we know how to do this fast pace, more cross show, you'll come play 40k.
Yeah.
Mel and I are going to go play Sigmar.
You're going to come play Marvel Crisis Protocol.
We're going to play some
I'm going to make you play.
Crisis Protocol. Apparently this is happening. It's going to be great.
Do we
Yeah.
still have Friday shows of weird games?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah.
Fascinating.
That's when it would be.
Yeah, I was like,
Not
wait.
on a Thursday.
Yeah, I'm not taking over like a Saturday for Marvel Crisis. I don't think they would let me do that, but
Saturdays are reserved for Snap, please.
No. Oh no.
Moving on.
Thank you,
I didn't say
Evan Tumanello. Arks of Omen, Smog calls Bard a bowman, Custodes fear no men, except maybe Josh Groban.
That is beautiful.
it took me a while to pick up the like limerick
Yeah.
shape.
You get the cadence of it.
Right, I was trying to figure out what the second phrase, what it meant,
Right.
and then I just let it carry me away.
Yeah.
I let go, and I got swept
Think
away.
about poetry,
Kind
you
of
know?
like Josh Groban.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hamsterdam. Hey, Titans. Happy Thursday. Looking forward to seeing you guys at LVO. I'm wondering if you get free drinks like when you're in the casino. What would be your go-to drink if that were the case?
Oh man.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. There you
They
go.
bring it in like little 8-ounce glasses, mostly ice.
Neither of us drink. It doesn't mean we don't get free drinks sometimes. When my
Yeah,
opponents
which is
last-
how I ended up drinking them all last time.
Yeah, you get a bunch of them, honestly. Really, you just need to like be around Bridger or Brian. Brian's not going this year. No, not to.
Don't even-
Not to. Sorry. You need to be around the two of us when people bring drinks because
Yeah.
they got to go somewhere. Not that we don't appreciate them. So you can buy us you can take a Coke. If there's a root beer, I'll take a root beer, but
Yeah.
you know that's hard to find these days. So like
That
coffee
is,
or
yeah.
Coke
Root beer's
usually.
kind of going away. Think of the past.
It's heartbreaking. Anyways, wait, are you going to LVO? Will we see you there?
Yeah, they said that wasn't the
Yeah.
first thing they said. See
Yeah,
you at
looking
LVO?
forward to seeing you guys at LVO.
Perfect.
Looking forward to
Yes.
seeing you at LVO.
We will have a bunch of meetups. We'll also just be around. Come say hi.
Yeah,
Definitely.
100%.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Wub Wub.
Hey.
Who's most excited for World Eaters?
Yes, let's go!
That's gonna be a cool.
This
So
will
many
be
different ways to
fantastic.
play them.
Oh, dude, they have secondaries in here.
Yeah?
3 secondaries. And they're actually pretty good. They look pretty good. Very excited. We've actually started working on them already with, I don't know if you heard about this, 60 of the old ones.
Right, yeah.
So we started painting those up, and then I just handed Zach the remains of the Mortal Corn. Because
Right,
a chunk of them
to convert,
are
yeah.
also now World Eaters.
Yeah.
So it's going to be cool. We're very, very excited.
Thank you. See you, Druids. Happy New Year, Titans. Bridger,
Yeah.
did you eat all the ice? I mean, the dice, sorry. I ruined that. My bad, Sea Truths.
There's something going on we don't know about.
I was so committed to that. Bridger, did you eat all the dice? JK, global logistics is hardy hard.
no
My
worries.
cataphracti termes got cheaper. Woo!
Ooh.
Cataphracti. Yeah,
Well,
everything.
they're now relic terminators.
That's right.
They're all one thing.
They're all based 33 points now. Doesn't matter what you take with them. That's why we had these guys. It used to be 43 points, but it's just all 33 now.
Interesting.
Relic Terminators, whatever you want.
Because you can put weird weapons on relic. Like you get one heavy weapon, you get a havoc launcher, or there was another launcher that I think people weren't taking, not because it was bad, but because it was like 20 points or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you're gonna start seeing all the wacky sidearms that Space Marines have had for 2 decades and haven't used.
I know, right?
That's gonna be cool.
All the kits, all of these like a Legionnaire squad,
Right.
all free upgrades except for the tome means you you find those kits. Hopefully, you don't throw them away.
Yeah.
Mel knows I didn't.
No, I did not.
The dice are all shipped.
They're all shit. That's news to me.
Yeah.
The last I heard Tuesday was that a third of them had shipped.
Yeah, they're paying. They've all shipped.
That's great.
So you should be receiving them soon.
They're
Thank
on
you
the
for
way.
Your incredible patience with these distributors that we will probably never use again. So thank you guys for your patience.
Question, will we have them at LVO then?
It depends. It's gonna be a close call. So we'll see.
Always love it. Thank you, Andrew Middleos. Did the sister secondaries get nerfed hard in Ark of Omen?
They did. They did.
Yeah.
So
Kind of fair.
totally fair. They got almost no points changes except for like Repentia. So the worst is Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith is no longer you are encouraged to just use your miracle dice. It is at the end of the battle round. You can burn 1 miracle dice. So you don't use it, you just get rid of it. You score a number of points based off of the value of that dice.
Yeah.
If it's a 1, 2, or 3, you get 1 victory point. If it's a 4 or 5, you get 2 victory points. And if you burn a 6, you get 3 victory points. So not only do you need to hope that you roll a 6, you need to then not use it and just burn it.
And it's still capped at 12.
And
Even
so-
if you get a
Wait,
6 every
really?
turn, it's capped at 12.
No way! GW.
Which I don't even know why they put that clause in. Like, who is rolling 5 6s on Miracle Dice, putting them all of them into this, and then you tell that person you don't deserve
Right?
15 points.
You deserve it at that point.
You
GW.
deserve 12.
Justice for sisters. The other change is Sacred Ground. Sorry,
Defend the Shrine?
no, Defend the Shrine is the same. Still very strong. What did I say?
Sacred Ground, yeah.
Is only 4 points for the middle objective. So still a solid secondary. Brings it in line with the others like it, but it means that it's basically an auto 9 instead of auto 11, which is actually a big break threshold for looking at a secondary. So much more fair. So I think they're going to be okay, but they are big hits. So
Yeah.
you know.
Thank you, Cultist Chansey. Hey TTs, was just cuddling some flesh hounds, wanting to know if you really think wrecking a historically well but not perfectly balanced is a good for 40k.
Let's see.
What?
Wrecking a historically well but not perfectly balanced is good for 40k.
Right. This is the truth, right? The meta before had issues,
Yeah.
but overall it was relatively balanced. And now it's just like blown out of the water, right?
Oh,
Everything's up
okay,
in
okay,
chaos.
okay.
So the question is
I
that
understand.
worth it? Does that make sense?
I love the chaos.
It's
I think this is the funnest part of like when you're in 40k is when everything's unknown again.
Yeah, it's a question of priorities, right? Like it's not a question of is this ideal for game balance?
Yeah.
Because if you had a balanced system and you're moving to an unknown system,
Yeah.
you're for the time being becoming less balanced. But that's not the question. It's like, are players going to enjoy this more? I believe is their priority.
Right. Yes.
And in the short term, definitely. Like people get tired of a stale meta. People get tired of a solved problem. They want to solve new problems. They want to play with models they haven't played with in a while. So yeah, they change the problem that you're solving. And that's like, I think it's great for the game. I don't know if it's good for balance. Like it's...
That's a really good way of wording it.
It's hard to
honestly.
say.
Yeah. I don't agree with all the changes. But what's done is done, and it's going to be a change. And so there are things I'm excited about, which is experimenting. Right. So kind of exactly what you said. There's game balance, and then there's the state of the game for the players and the average player too.
Right.
So yeah, a lot to sift through. But good. That's a really insightful question.
It is, yeah.
Thank you, Nova Kyle. Hey Titans, what are your thoughts on T-Suns with the changes? I see some issues with not many points changes and losing AOC.
Hey, Mutilith Vortex Beast, down 15 points. Chaos Spawn, down 2 points. Which is super interesting, because I think they're amazing, and they've always been amazing. They're weird to me, because I don't know why they haven't done better in the past. Frankly.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking, is like every time you play against them, it doesn't feel like they need help.
No, exactly. It's craziness. I think they will be fine. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll still be a pretty good faction. I'm not worried about them, I guess I'd say. They're not one of the factions I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I don't know that they're going to bust down a ton of tournaments, because they haven't been, even when they've been at their strongest, for whatever reason. Maybe they just have bad matchups. But I think they'll be okay, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people often get caught up in this idea of like, when is it my turn for my faction to be broken?
Yeah.
Which is not, it shouldn't be your goal. You should want your faction to be balanced and fun to play.
Yeah.
When factions are broken, like that is just an inevitable part of iterative game design.
Yeah.
But that's like that's not a good part of it. That's the spiky, unpleasant part of the design.
Right.
And if they're good but not broken, great. You
Yeah.
should be happy and like just hang out with that, because nobody likes when their faction's broken.
Yeah, you got to kind of bring everyone down to a level, which means some people are going to be brought down to a level,
Yeah.
right? And you're trying to bring the others up, and that's going to kind of help from a design perspective. It's going to make it an easier task to do and a more accomplishable task.
Yeah.
And Flamers needed to go anyways, so yeah.
Well, thank you, Ben. Happy Points Day, Titans. Excited for my Sallies, but even more excited for Death Guard to bring 100 Plague Marines surrounding a wizard. Thoughts?
Yeah, honestly. So Death Guard continue to see points drops.
And do they have free war gear?
Yes.
Oh no.
It's like
Oh, they had free war gear before.
they had before.
Yeah.
So with the big squads, you're saving a ton of points. There's even more reductions, and pretty much all their characters saw reductions too. Even your little turtles saw reductions, which is amazing.
Interesting choice.
And their secondaries got better.
Did they really?
Yeah, I think Death Guard are super happy right now.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why they were struggling to perform. Like, their play style was not conducive to the secondaries and the way that the meta played. Like, they had bad matchups in the most common matchups.
Yeah.
So I see why they're getting buffed, but GW probably should have thought through that the meta is changing.
Compounding things.
Yeah. So Death Guard might come out a little bit high on the pile. But, I mean,
That's right.
yeah, they'll have a good time being nerdly.
Again, they were quite low. Now it's their time to, not be on top, but like be closer to the top.
Yeah, yeah. See the sun. They want to see a little bit of sun.
We'll have to get you on playing them soon, because it's very exciting.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, a lot of different ways. They can't play all the play styles of, like I listed that rock, paper, scissors thing. They can play 2 of those,
Yeah.
but the way that they play those 2 is very different, and I think it would be cool to try out different lists.
Look, if there's enough points drops, you can play all the styles.
If your troops are free, you can do whatever you want.
That's what this list. Like I'm like, I ran out of like efficient things. We're taking like bolter inceptors because we have so many extra points.
Yeah.
Ugh. Turns out we just need more Terminators.
Did need more Terminators. That would have, yeah, if you had like 30 Terminators.
Terminators are back in a big way. Storm Shield ones especially, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Roger. Adrian, when are we seeing your fists with permanent Devastator Doctrine?
Yes! Very soon, frankly. one of the big reasons I didn't run them today was because my Devastators are not painted. So I'm going to add that to the pile. A couple small things I want to adjust to make sure that when we do show them, we can showcase everything that we can.
Obscure question.
All right, let's do it.
If you don't know the points, that's cool. Sent devs, are they?
Yes, so they are 70 points, I think,
Okay.
period. Whereas before,
You
the
had to pay
guns
for-
increased
yeah.
them a lot.
Yeah.
And then the assault devs are down to 55.
I'm sorry, how do you have this all in your brain? This happened this morning.
It's
Sorry.
just, it's a disease, Mel.
What?
This game trains you to have encyclopedic knowledge of random nonsense. And so you have encyclopedic knowledge of random nonsense. You
And
just
40k doesn't
know-
even give you like a good optimized way of
No.
showing points changes.
But
Like
don't
you
forget to take the
actually
trash
look-
out on Sunday.
See,
though.
Mel,
Right?
that's why you have to be so good at remembering it, because they don't make it easy to learn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's
I've
fine.
just been like
Look,
watching.
if it was easy, I'd be out of a job.
This is years of abuse from GW, compounded into him memorizing random
This is a
numbers.
trauma response.
It honestly is. It so is.
Okay, please continue.
I'm curious about Centurions because they were a big benefactor of Armor of Contempt.
Yeah,
And
they were.
They
yeah.
did not get core back or anything. I'm not saying they should have, but
They were also in some ways hurt by Armor Contempt, though. Heavy Flamers, AP1 for Assault Centurions.
true,
Heavy
true.
Bolters, AP1
Yeah.
for Cent Devs.
yeah,
Las Cannons were like 25 points apiece,
yeah, true.
and now they're not.
yeah.
Like, I think they caught it on both sides, and maybe the way the meta shakes out, they'll be good. You can deep strike them for free.
we can reserve them for free.
Right. They can walk on from the board edge for free, and then that gives you sight lines for Cent Devs that you wouldn't otherwise have because they're super slow, and it gets your Assault Centurions a 9 or a 7-inch charge with a litany. Like,
Yeah.
I'm interested. I want to see it.
I'd say we're Centurion curious here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, not Richard.
Yeah,
Howdy,
not Richard.
Titans. With both the invuln and pivotal role nerfs, how are y'all feeling about Harlequins?
So bad. I'm at the point where I'm just like, I don't even want to know what I want to do for
don't-
LVO.
just don't think
like,
about
I'm
it.
so grumpy about
Yeah.
it. It's just like, ugh. We talked about it a bit. So without reiterating, because you probably heard that answer, they are going to be in a very tough position. I think it was a ham-fisted fix. Having said that, okay, it is what it is. So what can we do in the meantime? And I truly would look at MSU builds.
Yep. That's what you look at. You look at MSU.
I would look at MSU builds. A lot of the builds so the two popular builds that currently exist would be fine if it wasn't for this change. But this change hurts both of them. It hurts boat spam because you need the durability on boats. If the boats kept the 4-up and the troops retained it, army would be fine. You'd be boat spam all day. Actually, that would actually almost in some ways fix both. Because the other, you'd be boat spam all day. Actually, that would actually almost in some ways fix both. Because the other build, the Twilight build, one of the key strategies that you do is where you set up your boats in line of sight. You have your big blobs out in the open, but they count as being 6 inches farther back, so you have to kill the boats before they can get your things. So actually, having the boats have a 4+ invuln would single-handedly give this army a chance.
Yeah.
It's not the case, so I think maybe we look at MSU. I don't know, like lots and lots of units. You get lots of troops without having to pay for extra detachments. Could be something there.
Take advantage of free reserves. I don't know.
Yeah.
You kind of have to like
Free reserve,
grasp
not
at
bad.
straws.
I know, you really do. And their secondaries got hurt a little bit. So the pivotal rolls, as you mentioned, went up a lot. Some of them one of them is like 60 points now. I think the -1 attack
Wow.
bubble is that. But then their secondary, where you have to like get into your opponent's deployment zone, that is now only core, which means not
That
boats.
person can't even, yeah.
So now it's jet bikes, it's troops. So again,
Wow,
no reason to do
that's-
MSU.
Somebody at GW really doesn't like Harlequins. That's what I'm hearing.
I feel like they just panicked and they're just like, delete. We'll figure it out, guys.
How do we remove this faction from the game?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, thank you, Bro L4W.
Hey,
Thoughts
hey.
on this Omen's free Buddhas list?
Oh, Mel, this is Bro Law, if you recall.
Bro Law,
Yeah.
thank you.
We did the stickers.
We did the stickers.
The face.
Thank you for mansplaining the name to me on Bro Law. It just feels appropriate. It's not a mansplain, actually, by definition. It's fine. Thoughts on this Omen free Buddhas list? Captain Bradruck, 2x5 flash kits, 3 Gorkanauts, and 2 Morkanauts with force field. Living the meme. Welcome back.
Dude.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
That's cool.
you're gonna start seeing these weird skew lists where you're like, wow, that's cool. how do I even play against this?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, we need to order some Gorkanauts and Morkanauts.
Adrian, you just
You
made
don't
us
have
all
enough?
day.
We have-
No, we actually only have one of each right now.
Oh.
That how?
I know.
How? Yeah, how is that possible?
I'm sure.
They've never incentivized you to run a bunch. They've always made it difficult.
Oh.
Yeah?
Think about your secondaries. That's my only concern. Doesn't super play to orc secondaries because there's no grots.
No, man. Live in the moment. Just live your wild ride. Don't worry about points.
It's true. It's true.
Just have fun. Be an orc.
I think
player.
it's awesome.
Yeah, get out there.
Let's do it.
And wah, really loud.
Thank you, Zingzabar. What do you think of this new Custode list now that we don't have to take troops? Also, what shield host? So Trajan, 3 by Achilles Dread, 3 by Venerable Dread, with Melta, 3 Telamon, with Storm Cannon and Fist.
I'm not a huge fan of the Storm Cannon, as we all know.
Or the Telamon, right?
No, I think Telemon's with fists. Oh, Armor Contempt's gone. So Storm Cannon might be back.
Okay.
The problem with Storm Cannon is it's AP1, and you're like,
Ah.
what do I care? And it's not even that many shots. 4 shots per arm that you make a gun.
Yeah.
So I was always a proponent of double fist on Telamon. And over the months, like Telemon's started becoming lower and lower priority for me because the 4 damage, you didn't need it
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Like it just wasn't, it was solving problems you didn't have. But now, we don't know what you're against. Like nobody knows what's out there.
Okay.
So I can't really tell you, oh, you have too much anti-tank or you have too little horde clearing because we don't know what you're up against. That list is going to have a great time. It's going to struggle to hold objectives against Eldar or other mobile armies. They're going to take all your objectives and dance around you.
Because you get no obsec on the dreads, right?
No obsec on dreads. It's just core infantry that get obsec.
So there's actually none in this list at all.
Yes, which you're now allowed to do. Like I think this is one of those hammer style lists where it's like here to punch you as hard as it can.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it can catch you. And now we're going to see this like rock paper scissors of army construction style, and the ideal list. The take all comers list is probably going to be somewhere in the middle, and it's not going to go too far into any of these strategies. But I think it's a fun list, and you should try it. And if you're struggling, the Telamons are probably the thing to cut and put bikes in, because they're going to solve the problems that this list has.
Not obsec, just more problems.
You used to be faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to lose because you're too slow.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so I think you've committed to not having OPSEC. That's like, you've made that decision.
That's your philosophy.
Now go get them. Like, if you're too slow, go get them faster.
I love that. What shield host would you recommend here?
For this list, you want to be Emperor's Chosen. You have a bunch of MSU units, so you want that reroll. And your units are going to be off on their own. They're not going to be near captains. Everybody is a man for themselves in this list. They're going to be going and on solo missions to solve that problem over there because your army is so slow you can't ball up.
Yeah.
So Emperor's Chosen for sure, or Solar Watch for +1 to charge and fall back in charge, which also helps you do your solo mission.
Yeah. Amazing.
Good luck and have fun.
Thank you, digital designer. Evening Titan. I'm looking to soup them Grey Knights and Votan,
Yep, here it
but
is.
what do I lose? Can I take either secondaries? Am I losing tides? I'll do it regardless, as running my favorite factions together is amazing.
I think you lose tides.
Tides. Oh, right. Great Knights.
Grey Knights, yeah. I think you lose tides.
I think you lose tides. I can grab the book. This is something I'm actually researching the next couple days as we kind of prepare this stuff.
I think you keep your sword club,
Yeah.
but you lose tides, and I'll bet you lose a lot of Votan rules.
Right. John took the Votan. Well, we have a second one.
You'll keep Void Armor for sure, because that's just on the data sheet. But I'll bet you lose, like, the Grudge Token stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at all the
Oh no, that's
codexes.
also on... You might not lose Grudge Tokens. I don't know how this is going to work.
All right. Well, you can...
Oh, I get to open a new book?
It's it's the opening.
It's even got instructions on how to build models in
This
it.
is because we had to buy all those starter boxes.
We did buy a lot of starter boxes.
All right, let's take a look. Grey Knights.
You have such a big head start.
I
That
know,
book's not
right?
even open yet.
This is honestly a question I have. Like, do you guys think that it's intentional that like Space Marines would lose their doctrines, and Grey Knights would lose tides? Because they're like, hey, you can take an allied detachment. It very well might be intentional. We're gonna play it like that until they say otherwise. But part of me is a little bit confused, you know? This is detachments. So yeah, as you can tell, we're just looking literally in the codexes because in the Arks of Omen book itself, because obviously digital, you do have these codexes, so you're probably wondering if it gives you like an exemption here. And I can say with almost certainty, no. And we need to look at the codexes for the answer.
So you keep all your league benefits because all of your Votan have the same league.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say all units in your army. It says all Votan units with this ability.
Right.
Get your league custom. Votan, yeah.
Yeah, it's just if your Ark of Omen detachment is Imperium, you can include one of the following as an allied detachment. And the last one is one Votan patrol detachment. And then previously it says, after you have added an Arks of Omen detachment to your army, you can choose to add one allied detachment to your army. This must either be a patrol detachment or a super heavy auxiliary detachment, which is funny because they actually directly contradict it in the next page, but that's okay. You can only include a maximum of one allied detachment in your army. Command cost is 0, and its benefits are always none. You cannot include any under strength in an allied. You can only include one allied detachment if its faction is permitted. Allied detachments for your Ark of Omen detachment, as described on the Battle Brothers section, page 8. So it doesn't really give any exemptions here, unfortunately.
Dude, I don't think Votan lose anything.
What?
Like, they designed this book either thinking you would never be able to soup them, so it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
or with the goal of you souping them into anything you want and they don't lose anything. Because all the rules say if you have a Votan detachment and all the units in that Votan detachment have the same league. So if you just take a Votan detachment,
That's amazing.
then you don't lose anything.
Chaos Demons don't lose anything either. If you think about the way that book is written.
Yep.
Masters of the Warp. Every unit from your army has the Grey Knights keyword, excluding Agents of Imperium and unaligned units. Right.
So everything in your army has to have the same keyword?
Yeah. You have to be all Grey Knights to get tides.
Right.
The things the allied things would have to be Agents of Imperium or unaligned. But obviously there's no exception for a rule that didn't exist at this time. So they would have to add FAQ to add like or Votan, whatever.
Right. So you lose tides,
You don't lose
but you
Votan
keep
stuff.
all of your Votan rules.
Very interesting stuff. Huh. Thanks for the question.
Well, thank you, Stormbear7. Hey y'all, Happy New Year.
What's up?
Am I going to be sad with Ark of Omen since it sounds like Space Wolves lost their good secondaries? Possibly a sad awoo?
It's a kind of sad awoo.
It's a mix. It's just like it's a bittersweet awoo. Yeah. Because you have a lot of units that get free war gear now.
That is true.
Space Wolves had some of the most opportunities to buy random nonsense to put on people.
That is true.
But your secondaries were great, and you lost almost all of them.
Yeah, the only one that you keep is Warrior Pride, which is be in combat or have charged with at least 2 units for 3 points.
It's a good one.
Okay, it's not one of the bad ones.
Good one to keep.
It's not Glory Kills though, and it's not the Saga, which I think were very strong. But yeah, 3 points is always good. Again, I think we are actually going to do a whole video talking about how do we kind of reconcile the fact that some armies are going to losing secondaries. So we'll talk more about that at a later point. But you play to the core of the game, and you double down on what core secondaries are you good at. Can you get these extra CP for some of these and things like that? So double down on that. This feels like they really want to return to the core of the game.
Yeah. People were playing Longfangs when they weren't playing Devastators. So I think
Ooh, what if they get everything free?
Space Wolves...
They're just better.
Right. I think Space Wolves have some units that are really going to benefit from this.
Yeah.
You're not going to play the same list you used to play, but cool. Like, that's good. It's fun.
Totally.
Chat points out that you'll lose grudge tokens with Votan if you soup.
I don't think you do.
Yeah.
It says if you lose it for not having a mono Votan army.
The grudge.
You'll lose Eye of the Ancestors, but there are other ways to put out grudge
weird.
tokens. But if you lose Judgment of the Ancestors,
You could place the tokens, but there'd be no benefit.
that's what I'm trying to find out. Because a call can put tokens out. Oh no, he also... Okay, yeah, you lose grudge tokens entirely. Which isn't that big of a deal.
No, depending on what you're bringing, it's not a deal breaker at all. Like, you know what I'm looking at? I'm looking at how can I get a bunch of E-champs in my like shooty AdMech list or whatever.
Right.
So I frankly, like, Judgment tokens are nice, but I'll build around it. That's all right.
Yeah.
You know?
There were lists that built around having Judgment tokens,
Yeah.
and there were plenty of lists that didn't. It was just an incidental bonus.
And again, this very well might change in 2 weeks when there's an FAQ, which I will note, again, to Frontline's credit, this is why they're not playing it for LVO.
Yep.
Because we want to make sure there's an FAQ.
Thank you, Brolaw. Lots of free war gear out there to include more units in Titan Watch. How are the
Yes.
Death Watch secondaries in Ark of Omens?
Oh.
I saw Cult Order was buffed to scoring 5 victory points now, but is Long Vigil still in the book?
No, Cold Order is the only one. So this is one of the books that also got reduced down to 1. So it's gone. The get a point for every Xenos unit you kill is gone, obviously, which is a bit of a bummer.
No, that was dumb.
It was like an automatic 3 points or an automatic 15 points, depending on who you're fighting, right?
Yeah.
Death Watch, very, very strong. They are one of the biggest abusers of the new points. This list had 480 points of free war gear, or of extra points. Death Watch can get more than that, for sure. So it's really exciting. We were not prepared to deal with that amount of chaos today.
Yeah.
To play 3,000 points of Death Watch with all the rules possible because it's all free. But you can be sure we're working on it.
And the last one for the night. Thank you, Fate's Daydreamer. With the war gear options drop for the normal and venerable dreadnoughts, what are your thoughts on both Grey Knights? In both Grey Knights? I think troops might be better in Ynnari now.
Yeah, I think dreads are great. Anytime you can save those points. That actually is kind of a bit like, I think they would probably benefit more than the Redemptor, which I was excited about at first, but it's a smaller benefit than these. So I like it. You'd have to see overall composition. I think Grey Knights can play some of the kind of troops-based things pretty well right now, so I wouldn't want to go too skew into like all Dread Knights and Dreads. So I'd keep that in mind. As far as, what was the second faction they said?
Ynnari.
Ynnari. I'm curious, why? Like, what in particular?
Well, let us know, Fate's
Do you
Daydreamer.
know what you
While
benefit
we
from?
had that, Digital Designer snuck in with another question. My first concept Grey Knights and Votan combo list is something like 30 Interceptors, 12 OBSEC Votan bikes, each amp, and then any cool Grey Knight stuff with the leftovers.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That is very much just play the board, right?
That's the game. Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. It'll be very strong. I like it.
That was it for the night.
What was the thing, Ynnari? What
Okay.
was like the question they asked?
Okay, with the war gear option drops for the normal and venerable dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts in both Grey Knights? Period.
Yeah.
I think troops might be better in Ynnari now.
Did they get points decreases like Eldar troops?
Oh,
Maybe they're just talking about all the benefits you get in the mission pack
For playing
for doing
troops.
things with troops.
I think so. I mean,
In it.
in it. So witches are finally back. AP1, another one of those units.
Yep.
So that's
Fate's
cool.
Daydreamer adds Harlequin troops can be buffed with a $sign plus invuln. I'm assuming 3+ invuln? What?
4+. There's a spell for 4+. Interesting.
Oh,
So that
sorry.
troops
with
would
a
be you.
U.
Yeah.
Ah. Yes. Ooh, actually, yes. Super interesting. Super interesting. No, you're not convinced.
No, it's just like if they were not played in Ynnari before,
They were.
now that you have to jump through an extra hoop
Yeah.
to get them to where they were before, like,
No, your Harlequins were good.
okay,
They were good. I think it's interesting, and it also lets you take the characters, which are still interesting, and less reliant on
Right.
the saves. Like Shadow Seers. Oh, you'll have the Ynnari powers.
right.
I didn't think about it. I think it's super interesting, though. Yeah, because it basically gets around this nerf, essentially.
I think souping them is definitely the way to play Harlequins now because it's so hard
Yeah.
for them to stand on their own.
Yeah.
So like, I like the idea of looking for ways to play them with other factions. Ynnari is a way, just playing them with Craft Worlds is a way.
Yeah. That's it.
Try it, yeah. Give it a shot. Let us know. This is like a time of discovery. We're all trying to find out
Yeah.
how things work.
Yeah, let us know what you think and what you find. We're very curious. Well, with that, this has been a super fun evening, super fun day, very eventful, and of course, there's lots more to come. Today, of course, was the launch of our first tactics video, kind of going back to our roots. There's going to be more where that came from. There's going to be more shorts. If you haven't seen the shorts, we're kind of using that to talk about a lot of the smaller changes, like points. So if you want to see those, check those out. And we're also going to, of course, be releasing very soon kind of a video going through all the secondaries, and basically expect daily releases from now till pretty much forever.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a lot. So definitely tune in for that. Tomorrow. I'm totally blanking.
Tomorrow's Friday.
I don't think there's a Friday show, but don't at me on that.
I would be surprised. I didn't
That's
know
like
of.
not fully back yet.
Right.
So I don't think there's something. Saturday. However, we are back with Nice Boys Mean List. John is going to be back in town. We're going to play Mechanicus versus Grey Knights. So there you go. It's going to be a ton of fun. Both factions we're very excited about personally. And frankly, if you are a member, don't forget we have our Tuesday game. I'll go ahead and put up the vote soon so you guys can vote on what we're going to play next week. Now that you guys all know basically what the options are, we can finally talk about it and put up a vote. If you're not a member, consider becoming one.
Ooh.
It's going to be fantastic. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Or
Muffin Man.
what Sigmar games being played on Monday?
It's a double header?
No, it's Warcry.
Oh,
That's
right.
right.
Double headers.
Yes.
Yeah. So Warcry. Am I?
I can't
that
tell you
me?
about. I don't know.
I think it's Horns of Hashut again.
Hashut.
I think it is me.
Yeah.
And Lindsay. Don't quote me on that. It's Horns of Hashut versus something.
Yeah.
All I know is that Horns of Hashut are involved.
It's going to be awesome. Definitely tune in. Sigmar kind of in a similar position as 40k right now, where everyone's kind of just waiting for the new rules, which we know is coming soon,
Yeah.
but we don't know when.
On a
so
holding pattern.
Yeah, so it's going to be Warcry on Monday. Definitely tune in for that. Honestly, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. We're happy to answer them. Honestly, Bridger, as always, thank you for a great game.
Yeah, it was a fun
Been a while.
game. Good to be back.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
to be playing Custodes.
Yes. Dr. Mel, thank you so much for a wonderful production job.
Thank you. I've missed producing games with you both.
Good to be back in the new year. And honestly, thank you everyone at home for watching, tuning in. You make it all possible. We'll catch you guys next time on the tabletop.
Bye.
Jesse says, "Witness me."
Bye.